Left off, your group, in a rather more direct session, spent your time investigating for a group of thugs and bandits who were looking to rob the Lux Run Casino. Managing, through skill and luck to thwart at least 2 of these crooks. You apprehended and learned that the people robbing the bank were indeed the Six Knives gang, or the Cohabitation Alliance, as you learned them. Unfortunately, due to some difficulties, a few of them did, however, end up making it away, though with minimal plunder. You find yourselves now reeling from all the terrors this night has brought, tired, exhausted, injured, you name it, as everyone slowly starts to congregate in the first floor. Before we begin, I'm going to move some tokens around. Let's see what we got here. There you are. Yoink. Unmade. Shwoop.
Ooh.
Where are you? There you are. Yoink. Oh yeah, I can reveal that these guys have been sitting here in the middle of the casino the entire time where I've been keeping their tokens.
There's a Sam! Get him!
Ah! They're back at full health!
Well, back being able to deflect my Eldritch Blast was not in the cards.
It was
That
not
was painful.
in the cards today. Alright, put 6 knives over here all tied up and dealt with for now.
What else did we capture? What did we just capture 6? Did we only capture 6 knives?
Nope. You captured Chorus and 6 knives.
Oh yes, the newbie.
New member of the gang.
Gotta say, their quality's going down.
I would say Chorus did a bit of damage that fight. Though he was matched up against Eric's, so you know.
Actually, yeah, to be fair, I look at Eric's and
You consider that the fairest bout for him.
throw it up against a brick wall of a man.
I don't know what you mean. Eric's is a cinnamon roll.
I just saw you take like 100 damage over the course of 2 rounds, and you were just like, "Guys, don't worry, I'm charging up. I'm charging attack up. Don't worry."
Charging up this attack. Where is Nadosi? She is like gone and dead. Oh, there she is. Found her.
First floor on the ground, yeah.
You guys would probably be angled in this specific order, I think. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense for your group.
Team huddle.
Yeah, we'll put them over here, one another. You know, yeah. You guys
As
can have
usual,
a little moment to yourselves.
E squad on top.
E-squad.
Well, not
Alright.
at full health, but not unconscious.
To redecorate the scene. As the battle concludes, all of the guests begin to come out of their various spots of hiding, and some cheers or shouts go out across the casino for the victors, as 6 knives and Chorus are sat at a nearby table, tied to the chairs and bound up best they can be, currently unconscious and probably not waking up for at least a bit longer. At the moment, Ruhan and Nadosi are at the other end of the casino, talking to one another about who knows what kind of business, as your group has a moment to yourselves to catch your breaths, collect yourselves, and think up what you want to do next.
Eridas is gonna, I guess, look over at Persephone and Finzyra. Suppose that could have gotten better.
You think?
Only by a little bit, of course. I'm trying to remember what these guys were all up to.
Well, we know who these thieves are.
Question, I suppose, remains is, what have they taken? That mage of theirs was only able to... He only had a few moments inside of that vault. Can't imagine he was able to steal everything in there.
Okay, job's done. Unless they want more, they're paying us more, and then it's not a problem anymore.
I was gonna say I could probably locate them fairly easily. I don't know if they had that much time to run away, but
I'll walk over to Captain Adosi and I'll hand the key back.
Yes, you will.
You'll be needing this.
She'll take it from your hand and say, thanks. Check the key over once or twice. Despite everything, I think we can consider this a win. As Edema walks up and looks to Ndosi and says, so the operation was, at least to some capacity, successful on their end, yes? She says, they were able to get into the vault and take a little bit using magic. Whatever enchantments we had reinforcing it need to be upped. Not much we are very sure of. If we can find anything to disrupt teleportation, that would be nice, but we can send someone up to go and check what they've taken. He says, of course, that'll be your job along with our coin counter here, as he looks back to the cowering kobold in the back. She says, got it. We'll assess the damages. And the two of them will begin heading upstairs for a moment. Key in hand.
I suppose we can always ask Six Knives what they took. Or what they were planning to take.
Ruan says, I don't think he was upstairs the entire time, but I doubt he would be entirely honest. If you think you could interrogate him, though, be my guest. But he seems out pretty cold. Edema says, that can be arranged if you don't have your own methods of interrogation, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. We have very accurate ledgers of anything that's gone missing. Though perhaps knowing what they were coming here for in the first place could be helpful.
I think our wizard Fenzira might be able to track their spellbook.
that's what I was kind of coming over here to say, but you beat me to it.
I see. Well, let's see what the damages are. If I'm sure as I am, perhaps they didn't get away with much. You see, we replace a lot of the treasures in the vault with decoys, at least when we hear about to go down. So, through a little bit of luck, they might not have gotten away with anything of real value. That's yet to be seen. I like to take a little gamble of my own sometimes.
What sort of treasures do you keep in the vault, if you don't mind me asking?
Most of it?
The obvious gold coins and such.
As I was saying, most of it's just, as you said, obvious coinage collected by the different patrons and exchanged via the casino through the chutes. But sometimes we keep more valuable possessions up there. Some of our wealthier clients like to hold on to additional collateral. Things of great value to themselves or their families. Statues, old family relics worth thousands of gold coins. Pretty much anything that you could imagine being gambled away with enough time and effort. And it would be a shame if we lost anything like that, but if we did and we can't retrieve it, it's not the worst thing in the world. They were forced to leave in a hurry, so any of our losses should have been expedited to some capacity. And we put a lot of valuable-looking stuff in there, just as decoys.
I suppose insurance will cover most of it then.
It'll definitely be a penny out of our pockets if we happen to lose something bad, but I suppose we'll see. It's not the worst, though. It does help us understand what parts of facilities we are going to need to enhance in the future. I don't suppose you, and looking over at Finzara, have any ways of disrupting teleportation magic? Or know an enchanter who does?
Mm. I mean, there are some spells that could prevent teleportation. I think you'd have to get creative with how you're going to implement that in your vault.
How about you come with me in a bit here and just inform me on some of these magical spells. I'll see if I can find anyone in the city capable of enforcing such an enchantment. That can be trusted in the vault long enough, that is.
Alright.
But to all of you, though it seems a walloping was given on both sides, you did do a great job. Our own guards were put to the test, and if you weren't here, there's no telling what... In the end, I would consider myself quite lucky. You're always free to come back to our casino. If you need any help in the future, let us know. We'll keep you in mind if we have any future tasks.
Well, you're welcome. And thank you.
Don't mention it.
Looks over to Ruhan. Regardless, my business isn't done yet. Make sure these people are tended to, and go ahead and send the purple one our way when they're done. Ruhan nods. Adema walks off.
I do like how the purple one could conceivably be applied to 3 of us.
I don't think it could in this instance.
I see what he means.
3 of us are wearing purple.
Either way, while they were having their group chat, I just kind of limped over to this side of the bar. I'll take you up on that drink now, Bron.
Of course. Choose what you want, and if it isn't the most expensive thing he has, it's free.
Oh, it's free. Hell yeah, I'm putting that 20 back.
Free?
Free?
Taking the white wine in that case? Or horned mead?
The silver whatever the hell.
Silvertooth? That was sold by Jadad. Did you already buy
Well,
it?
it's on brand now, so...
Maybe
No,
maybe Brand's purchasing from Jadad, you never know.
Oh no, it's just a Marquesian. It's a Marquesian make, and he has some on hand. But either way, you're all entreated to a nice round on the house. And any food you might want as well is served to you, at least for now.
Free food for Adonis is not a smart idea.
One meal
Hell
for
yeah.
everybody.
Damn it.
It is way past my bedtime. I'm not gonna eat.
Yeah, it's
Past
3
my
a.m.
bed.
Should be a little later after this, so yeah.
They'll just keep me awake.
But after that, Braun kind of walks away with the drink and gives your group a little time to do as you might wish.
Oh, what happened on your guys' end?
Spellcaster guy and blind Fist McGee.
Adonis grimaces at the mention of Blind Fist McGee. He's probably got like bruises all over his face when he got comboed.
I was doing a pretty good job against the spellcaster, but then, yeah, I got, like, punched in the face a lot. So,
Vivek's getting better at punching us.
I'll
sure
put
is.
a hand on Adonis' shoulder and heal his bruises. Let's take 3 lay on.
he's the most healthy.
That's
Hell
more than
yeah.
he gave both of us combined.
That's because I'm the favorite child.
points.
And you're not the favorite
Don't
children.
spend it all in one place. 3.
They had 4 left.
It's 1 extra hit point for whoever can be the favorite child, I guess.
In
Which
case
is me, by the
Lyric
way.
gets assassinated.
Wowie.
The assurance hit point.
I don't know what you guys are complaining about. You got a hit point.
But I would love to. I would love to stop dealing with these guys. I say, looking at Eric's.
Looks deep in thought as he looks over at Six Knives and Chorus. I am a little bit curious what exactly they stole from that vault.
Perhaps on Corel's prisons are a little bit more secure.
It wasn't that the last one wasn't secure, it just had a Baylor run past it. And then when we met up with them again and had to fight them again, I told you that I wanted to deal with them and not have to look at them again, but then here they are. Because you didn't want to deal with them.
Are you killing people?
Oh my god.
I think she meant to say that we should have perhaps taken the time to haul them off back to Wazazan. But either way,
You know, time was sort of the essence. Persephone was dying literally in our arms.
Look, just don't worry about it. It's... They're done. They're not gonna do this again. In the first place, but it's out.
They followed us an entire
I'm
continent.
just gonna look over to his pack. Or just gonna go over to his backpack and where he's like, he probably like stitched on a new patch over the hole.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly
Whatever
won't be
they
the reason
stole is
next
probably
time.
the same. Whatever they stole, it's probably the same as it was last time. Money. And that's not really our issue.
Wait a minute, hold on, I gotta read something.
Do some rolling in the meantime, don't mind me.
As much as I'd
It's
love
our
to.
issue.
What the hell do you mean? We got plenty of shit to deal with, that isn't them.
I mean, the next shit that we're dealing with.
Well, I guess we have the thing for the god in the morning. Or the afternoon, I guess.
The thing that you didn't want to do.
Have you been keeping up? It's been like a couple days at least at this point.
If we're done with our business here, could we continue this conversation while we're heading, at least for...
So,
Uh-oh.
Eventually, Nadosi and the coin counter come back from downstairs over to and we'll kind of walk past you to get in the way of the entire group. The coin counter will stay back, rather cowering. Dosi will say, looking to all of you, after some careful review, it seems they got away with probably the equivalent of about 600 gold and a worthless artifact. So thankfully the decoys worked.
Worthless artifacts?
Enough gold plating can make anything look valuable. So, realistically, they didn't get away with that much. 600 gold's a bit rough, but nothing the casino can't pay.
Then our job here has been a success.
That much is certain. I apologize for any rudeness before. You've all done well.
Radon's gonna look over to the two knocked out thieves. What's going to happen with them then?
Well, I would say we could keep them around, but I doubt their friends are going to come back here. That's for sure. We'll likely probably drag them off to the guard after we've had some time to interrogate them ourselves. Adema likes to do things personally.
Okay, ignoring that very ominous comments, well, if all is well and good in the world, I think we are gonna turn back to look at Desire and Persephone. I think we're just about ready to begin retiring for the night. What little the night's left, anyways.
Rohan will say, the boss wants to have a word with a few of you, but, looking to Erix and Eridanis, the two of you can head off if you like.
What sort of business does the boss have with them?
Talking to them about reward and future jobs, as well as magical enhancements, I believe was said.
Then we should be there for that as well, shouldn't we?
The room would be a bit crowded with too many people, and you look pretty tired. They, on the other hand, pointing to Persephone, look right as rain.
I don't know if you've noticed, but they have one hit point.
Exactly.
Listen, it's just fucking bureaucracy shit. Just all of you, get out of here and deal with it.
Narusi says, before all of you leave, kind of holds her hand out. The earrings.
Oh, of course.
Looks to Eridanis and Erix as well. I saw the two of you picking through the two of them when you finished beating them up. I am curious what you might have gotten off of them, but you're free to keep it if you want. We have no use for their pockets.
Nothing of particular imports, just, well, his armor. I suppose you didn't want an armored captive running around. We'll take 6 Knives' hats. I don't think at this point he would have identified what exactly the hat does, so you're just gonna... it just looks like a cowboy hat to him.
Just taking his hat because he wanted to.
Taking his shoes, taking his hat.
I'm taking his dignity one by one.
They got his shoes back.
If he appears one more time, we're taking his clothes.
Wait, did they take my... Wait, did they actually manage to take...
They did.
Did they actually manage to take my shoes?
Uvak ran your pockets while you were unconscious and then booked it.
Fuck,
He
yeah.
took the shoes, yeah.
We gotta go find him! Anyways, yeah. After Eridanis speaks, she looks to you, Erix. How about you? Captive there looks unarmed.
I found this short sword on his person.
You just told... Keep it.
I feel like better out of the hands of a thief.
Oh my god, what is this thing?
I suppose that's fine. Regardless, good luck to all of you. Leave at your own leisure, just hand me the earrings. And I'm going to be changing the Ruidium short sword a little bit after session. Nothing crazy, just something like once per combat instead of once per short rest for its ability.
Where the hell did this man find this thing? We gotta ask him.
I'll hand
You-
over the earring.
There you
If you
go.
want to do any interrogations, fling them in the back room guarded.
Toss earring.
Bring over.
Takes them all.
Hey, Axe.
Eridanis is gonna...
Motherfucker just ignored you.
Axe.
That's-
Hello.
Something you needed.
It's an AI!
Jesus Christ.
Beat citizen.
You mind if I hold on to that sword?
Pardon me?
You mind if I hold on to that sword? Daggers of light.
There's something that I noticed about it. I need to find more information.
That
Do you
sword
think I'm
seems
just
to be...
incapable of doing that?
If you look closely at it, it seems to be made of the same material as Those red crystals we found.
So it's just as I suspected on first glance. Well, we do know one group of people who might have some information on this.
That's my thinking as well.
Well, either way, we should look into this in the morning once those captives are awake as well. Was the flaming one over there who had it, right?
I don't know how much he'll be able to tell us, but we could ask him where he got it.
Someone had to sell it to him.
Or perhaps he stole it from someone.
All the same, there's someone out there handing out weapons made of ruidium.
In either case, it's not a good sign.
Did he give you much trouble with that sword?
He did a considerable amount of damage. But if more of these weapons are out there...
Then so what? Weapons are out there every day. It's just different material.
Given what's happened so far to other creatures that have come into contact with this, I don't imagine I want a ruidium corrupted thief or marauder running around with a sword.
I mean, he had it. Looks fine to me.
We've seen what it does to fish and sharks and other creatures.
Might be easily had the sword for only a little while.
You could also check Chorus out more. None of you have really taken the time to really look him over.
Oh, sure, actually, if he's unconscious, it's perfect time to investigate him so he doesn't bite me.
Yeah. How many red tendrils are going out of his spine?
I'd also make
Go
a medicine check to, I guess, examine him for, signs of
medicine
corruption.
check for me, yeah. Anyone who wants to, man. The coin counter's just gonna kind of run off a little bit, scurrying away.
Dosh. Never mind, not Dosh.
It takes a bit of searching, and the effects are definitely not pronounced, but underneath some of his clothing, you can see covered up what looks like some more pronounced veins. Perhaps. Maybe natural, but a little more red.
Fenzira, Persephone, come look at this.
I love seeing the little arrows drag around while you guys are moving around, just like...
We just surrounded around this one dude, like a medical conference.
Lay him on the table. Yeah, all of you see it right as rain. Small, minor, but pronounced. Perhaps signs of ruidium corruption.
That doesn't look like something simple magic can cure.
It looks like his veins are a little more red.
Well, either way, I think we should return in the morning. Once we're also all feeling a little bit better. Don's gonna crack his neck. Shall we?
In the morning, then.
Nadosi kind of says her goodbyes to each of you as you walk out. We're kind of waiting for Erix and Eridonis to depart and anyone else who wants to.
Yeah, that's fucked up. You're from my back.
Huh?
What happened?
Closed the door, and then the program was like, "You can't go through this place because you collide with the wall."
Oh, there was a little lag. Toka was struggling.
He's still by the staircase when I closed the door, so...
Yeah, that was on my
I
end too.
thought you were taking your sweet time.
I thought he was
No,
holding
no.
back, yeah. Alright, so the two of you head across the street to the first eclipse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You'd easily be able to find red rooms.
God, I
free,
hope not.
free rooms for the night. Shira is the child you helped, is nowhere to be seen at the moment, but probably asleep in whatever bedroom she has. And the barkeep himself is not out, but his elf attendant tells you where to go. Or at least says hi to you as you find your own places. But either way, on to the next. Notice he's going to look to the two of you and say, you know where the boss is. Roman, Ruhan, you watch these two. I'm going to take our friends here to meet with the boss. So I'll kind of just wait to the side for you guys to lead the way. Staying behind you as you do.
As it does.
I was just gonna sit down in this nearby chair, exhausted and in pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
The two of you work your way in, and Nadosi shuts the door, just kind of leaning in the corner to the side. As Edema waits for the two of you to take a seat before putting down some papers he's working on, and he says, now then, as we're ready to discuss, first and foremost is confidentiality in this room. Alright? Is your friend here keyed in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, my friend is keyed in.
God damn it. God damn it. I took a minute to sink in. Not Keaton, keyed in. Either way. He'll say, then perfect. So, as a matter of... Shut up. Anyways, the ghosts are on the fucking walls.
It's the coin counter.
Huh?
It's the coin counter.
No, it wasn't, unfortunately. It's just his ghosts or spirits in these walls. The business with our mutual acquaintances has been sorted out. Dendarin's favor is paid off, and our casino will be talking to him more about his little loan he's been fishing for. Besides that, the Vale is pleased with whatever results have come of this. It's to my belief that these criminals were probably spurned on by the Myriad somehow, in whatever twist of violence has been occurring in the streets as of late.
Could be. At the same time, those guys are just kind of, I don't know, stupid. They just kind of do what they feel like. I don't know about the new one.
Maybe. But they were well armed, and though they lacked coordination, they could still fight. At worst, they were probably just muscle. Chorus, however, has been working in our establishment for 2 months. Did good on background checks, and has been loyal and trustworthy ever since. Whatever robbery they've been planning has been something in the works for a very long time now. And they took the right path to get to it. If it wasn't for stricter mandates and bad timing, they could have gotten away with a lot more. But the point still stands. Chorus has found himself in acquisition of a rather strange weapon, it seemed. We didn't know he had it on his person, but that sword your group was examining. I've seen bits and pieces of that throughout the streets when dealing with your organization. And I do hope to talk more with your leaders on that.
Yeah, me too. Didn't really think you can make weapons out of that.
You'd be surprised. But that's neither here nor there. Remind me out of character who was supposed to pay you, Dendarin or these guys?
I feel like it was Dendarin, considering he also paid me up front.
Remember? He says, I'm sure you'll be adequately competent. As we said in the past, should you ever need any favors here at the casino, let us know. We would be glad to work alongside you. As you've
Casino, but there is one thing you can tell me.
Sure.
What do you know about Davi?
I should have known your group wasn't done with that fella. Darby has been a patron of our casino for... Came in not too shortly before to the city, and into my casino for the first time ever. Darby was always a bit strange, and I knew there was something supernatural going on about him. However, it was an attraction that kept a lot of customers coming in, seeking thrill and wonder. We kept them around, as it's proved to be greatly profitable. This alone will be what pay off our losses. Controversy come knocking at the door. Golden Chain mercenaries and the captain of the guard himself occasionally come over here, and recently their visits have been less for fun and more for investigation. So Darby...
After he knocked off that captain, people got a bit suspicious.
And I knew it was only a matter of time before he was dug up. And my casino is in no place to sell out a customer. So the best course of action to take here is just to kick him out. Send him on his way and let him do whatever he wishes to do. So, he's no longer a resident here at our establishment. At the moment. I don't know where he's run off to, and even in the nights, he didn't sleep inside the damn room. He had somewhere that he was a house city. But regardless, if you're looking for him to get revenge or whatever for some gambling debt, you won't find him here. Which means you have full reign to do whatever you want, should you find him.
Good to know. And what about those two hired guns he's got?
They come around ever so often, but they aren't allowed to stick around for too long, and we aren't a fan of having armed guards walking around here that aren't our own. So, I wouldn't...
No, I think I got what I came for.
Alright then. Consider our business sorted. If I need more in the future, we'll let you know, but I doubt we will. We're going to work on increasing our defenses, and after getting our deal sorted with Dendarin, we're going to settle perhaps hiring some more security of our own than a one-night job. In case anyone else
good
has a
idea.
good idea. As for the two captives we have, Chorus is going to be taken more personally, as far as interrogations are concerned. My organization has interest in him. Whatever that cowboy fella is, we could care less about him. Seems to just be a hired gun. So, seeing as y'all group has a history with him, we'll leave it up to you what we do with him.
Just toss him to the guard like the rest.
Mm-hmm. Alright then. Well, besides that, looks to Finzara. You said you knew some spells which could disrupt teleportation.
Yeah. You'd probably have to have somebody come in here every once in a while and recuperate it for a good while before it's permanent, but, there's a spell called Private Sanctum that prevents teleportation completely, so...
How much would hiring a mage who specializes in such a magic potentially cost us? If you had to hazard a guess. Think about yourself.
Well, this person would have to cast it every day for basically a year. It lasts for a good 24 hours every time, so what I mean by every day is literally every day. But, if it were myself, getting the spell and learning it is like 1,500-ish. So, with the amount of time and resources, probably you're thinking daily, or are you talking like a salary for like the year?
We'd be looking for something permanent.
Well, yeah, so you'd have to have them do it for the entire year before it's fully permanent, but, I'm guessing money's not a thing to you, so...
Sounds to me like a 5,000 to 6,000 golden day.
Yeah, I mean...
Much.
Yeah, I mean, that's not terrible. That's not bad.
Alright. Well, thank you for your assistance. We'll see what we can do. I would ask you yourself for your services, but seems like you're busy with other methods of business.
I indeed cannot guarantee I will be here every day. But, if whatever person that you do get can't show up one day, then let me know, I guess.
We'll contact you in the future if we're struggling, but hopefully we can find the right person. By the way, the two of you are dismissed at your own leisure.
Good working with you for a bit, I guess.
Mutually so. Come back anytime. For recreation and whatnot.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel that. Very long, shitty day.
Day's barely started.
Well, I haven't considered this a new day just yet, because we haven't went to sleep, but...
I cannot believe this. Fucking dumbass. As I'm going by, I'm just gonna kind of elbow him in the back and
So you've got to slump over face first on.
You seem exceptionally angry.
just a normal amount. Laying my hands on that stupid fucking gnome.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to go chase them down, but now it's not a good time, I guess.
We're out the door, you can cut now.
Okay,
Damn! Damn! Bro doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
You guys
What?
didn't
We
have-
finished!
You didn't want to have a nice gay moment?
No, you don't get a gay moment for your bingo. You don't get a gay moment for your bingo.
Got a little smooch.
Are you avoiding it on purpose?
No,
Oh my god.
I'm just informing them they don't get a gay moment for their bingo.
I can't do this.
I mean, hey, Fenzira, you want to sneak a smooch in there for my
Oh
bingo?
my god.
Yeah. Man on the inside.
I don't think this is the time for it, Red.
If not now, when?
Stop it, man. I'm already paranoid enough. Why can I not scroll on this page?
There's only two of you with one hit point walking home to your beds.
I'll get it in my dying breath.
You're
Or
at your most vulnerable right now.
I'm aware.
Listen, if a Volstrucker pops out after this encounter, we're fucked anyway, regardless.
Bro's hungry for the bingo.
Sorry, I'm just doing a little map decoration right now, so keep heckling one another.
See?
It benefits me.
Bingushy.
What the hell? Why did you have to say that?
Why not?
Alright.
Who do you think is the loudest snorer in this party?
You can walk now.
Adonis, definitely.
Wow.
He's the kind of guy who will sleep with his mouth wide open and like a pool of saliva just sitting there and still breathing through his nose.
God.
What?
Holy crap.
I really hate that. That doesn't sound wrong.
Is the window on
No.
this room still... What? No? Okay. I guess we're not going in there anyway, so it doesn't matter. He books it to the bed. Good night. Damn.
Amimir.
Mimir. Mimir.
You all find your way to sleep. Eventually managing to find some form of rest. Each of you won't take a long time doing any nightly rituals, as it is very into the night, and you're all very tired.
Very tired.
However, not everyone gets an immediately calm and relaxing rest. First, Adonis.
No.
You've been called up to the front by the teacher, bro.
No.
They got him! As you drift into slumber, same as every night, a dream, or perhaps some sort of inception, you find yourself drifting upward. Once more, greeted by a tall and imposing set of double doors leading into a council hall you all but remember familiarly. Oh my god. Luigi.
Adonis is going to look up a little bit at the double doors. And then he's going to bow his head a little bit, thinking on everything he's learned from Pomeroy. Before, I suppose, moving to push them open and step inside.
And as you step in, you're immediately greeted by mumbling at first as you get closer to the door, and then chatter, as it seems deep discussion is currently held within this chamber. Let me turn off the exciting travel music for a second here. Like Super Mario Sunshine-esque like fucking Port Delphi music. Either way. As you step in and the talking quickly ceases upon your arrival, council once more takes position to look towards you. The head of the council speaking, this time around. Adonis, you greet us once more. Your findings have been all but pleasing as of recent. All too pleasing as of recent.
Indeed. Would seem I now know your names at the very least.
And we our own. A glorious thing, however, they are mismatched. We know of them, but not who they belong to. But this is a path. The map has been made clear. We had our theories, but We are glad there is a capable hand and mind within this town. This was not a dead end.
Hmm. I must admit I am rather curious as to our arrangement with these Githyanki, these people from another dimension, it would seem. But it is strange how she do, I suppose, reach out now. I wonder what findings they might have come upon, or why they even agreed to work with us in the first place.
One of the other masters speaks up. Likely deceit. The main head speaks. Perhaps a concern, but what really matters is not their motive, but what it grants us. If her information can be believed, which it seems likely, given it's utilizing our own research as a catalyst, we can gain something out of this. Even if there is some sort of foul play afoot. Their people are difficult to understand, and as of current we have no knowledge of who they might be. We doubt these cities' archives would hold information on them, but perhaps during our journeys. Okay.
I suspect as of now it'll be a hard thing to get the others convinced about the next step in this path of ours. I guess Erdonis will unveil the map if he hasn't already. Show the different points scattered across Marquettes.
The head of the council takes his hand as you unveil the map and kind of lifts it from your grasp telekinetically, ushering it to the central chamber, and blinding starlight shining out of the paradisiacal wish illuminates the ceiling of this chamber with different motes of starlight, which almost seem real rather than a projection. He says, "It's clear. The Cassiopeia constellation. It brings so much to memory that we had repressed if forgotten. Our order sought to become gods. That we now recall. But why did we do that? What were our drives or our motives? Most importantly, why did we fail? This is what we must learn. But I feel we are in the beating heart of this land will teach us many things and give us the answers we seek, should we pursue them. Your compatriots might be difficult to convince. However, perhaps take a page from the Gith's book. Give them something they want. A motivation outside of just helping you. Perhaps out in the desert somewhere is something that they've been deeply seeking. Only perhaps. Maybe this can be used as a driving push.
Hmm. Well, it lies upon my head to figure this out for now. But there is one other thing, I suppose. Whatever work we were doing. Erdonis will pause for a moment, thinking. If we do find out why we failed, would we want to perhaps... Well, I suppose resume it. I must confess I've been thinking such things ever since Palmer first told us about our hypothesis. Weight was sent to godhood beyond the means that were used by those fools that caused the calamity and shattered this world. It is an attractive thing, I suppose. But if Elixion's any sign, it seems to be that divinity might also carry with it its own problems.
Certainly. But I ask this. What would a mindless group of councilmen and a disheveled scholar be able to achieve as gods? We must still learn who we are, if thing. However, what is certain, what is important, whatever plans that Gith might have for our research and our success, it is ours, belongs to no other, and we were the ones who were set to succeed. We'll discover what stopped us in time, and perhaps do something about it, if there is truly something that can be done with all these centuries past. But in the meantime, we will not let others take our star. I cut out a lot there. We will not let others take our star's light from our hands. If you can agree.
In that, at least, we share a common view. Well, for the time being, I suppose. I'll have to see if I can set about looking for these fallen stars.
Yes. Pieces of us. It will put us back together. One of the other voices whispers. Good luck, Eridanis. Seek well, and should you choose to return to us again, bring with you good tales and tithings of knowledge. You are always welcome in our council.
Eridanos will bow his head, and I suppose take his leave.
As you do so, a brief conversation shared and taken. You step out and awaken once more to the morning. Nextly on our Vindaiva. Muted, you were ready.
Yeah.
Apparently, you've been getting prepared. Either way. On to you. Your dreams are filled with hastened memory, rushed recollection, moments when you casted your magic. That's what have gotten you into of so much mess, put plainly before you but shown through a different light. You see earlier in the casino, you casting out a gravity vortex, and attempts to do a bit of a mage duel with the drow whom I've forgotten the name of.
Revy.
Revy? However, as you cast a spell, a crack forms. Something unexpected. A failure? Catalyst. In the corner of your eye is a shadow, standing still, looking to this magic, shaped as you. The memory fades to the times before. Every time you've used your own magic, something being taken from reality, something breaking. And that shadow always watching, witnessing. Eventually, one time, the memories slow. You come to yourself face to face with the shadow, it looking back at you. You do not speak words, nor does it, but you understand feeling. Feeling a loss, of wanting, and uncertainty. A warning? Who knows? But either way, you do know is you awaken again to a new day.
The sun, what's that?
Who knows? But either way, it rises. And you're all free to greet the day with open eyes and a steady heart.
No, my heart's pounding from imminent heart failure.
And
Oh
then
my god.
We love cardiac arrest.
Do we not take did no one here take a rest? Okay.
You may all take a long rest.
Look, with Eridanos' diet, I'm just saying.
He's losing.
Alright, time to take my once a day piss.
The
Somewhere.
singular piss. Somewhere. That's true. Aren't any
Well,
toilets in Exandria?
probably
apparently?
outside. There's a sink right here. There's no bathroom.
Piss in the sink.
Piss in the sink.
Eric's, do you forego your long rest?
No, I'm taking a long rest. I was just distracted with something.
Yeah, I'll get to it. Probably don't need this anymore.
Don't need what?
Expeditious Retreat.
What do you mean? That's the most important spell.
Now, it's not on ya.
You know, in Baldur's Gate, that stays on forever.
Oh my god.
Well, this ain't Baldur's Gate. Earnest Ascension.
This lack of music frightens me.
Let me turn the music back on, you're right. It is a new day after all, so we can turn the happy music again.
Yippee!
But Eridanos, as you leave your room, you would see Sasterek coming out of this room right here, kind of groggy in the morning, washing his own face off, and walking to the counter again.
Interesting. I suppose he has to sleep somewhere.
Now, the calendar says it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Where did the first 4 hours of my morning go?
Sleeping.
A sleepity-eepity day.
You went to bed
I
at
only
like
slept
you
until
went to bed
10.
at 3 a.m., bro.
Yeah, I slept until 10. That's 7 hours.
7 hours. There you go, you wake up at 12, congratulations.
I want to wake up at 10.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to be out of
You're
here. before
injured.
these guys.
You're injured and You're
Don't
injured
you
and
think the benefits of
exhausted,
the
and
law-
you all
oh,
wake
okay.
up at 12. You wake up together, fucking, this is D&D.
I'm the least injured of all the party.
That's false. I was at least
You
injured.
awaken when I say you awaken! You all have the same health in the morning.
Not true. Blatantly false. No one
Blatantly
here has
false.
83 hit points.
Okay.
Okay, proportionally speaking, Eridanos was the least injured.
Start your mornings.
Okay, time for my once a day piss, my once a day
You have
food
to go
intake.
outside. You have to go outside and eventually find like a nearby outhouse to
Yeah.
relieve yourself in.
Oh my god, those two comments are still outside. What are these guys discussing?
Don't worry about them.
I see these two guys there before. These are the just had to draw away from the place when I was trying to break into Alzakem's shop.
They're gone.
No, they're up to something. This is the new jazz
Eric's-
schizophrenia moment.
Eric's runs off into the fucking streets. Eric's, what are you doing?
Well, I started my morning with the classic routine in the sink. You know how it is with Eric. Something you just gotta moisturize.
You clean
You're half-
yourself off and then you
You're half
1-5.
fish, so
Yeah, are you doing
So-
your 1-5 right now?
Yeah, I'm doing my 1-5, so I'm
All
actually heading back to the Sunfire Forge.
By himself.
Suppose, do you have any talks with Eridonis before? We'll say.
Not unless he's in a hurry to catch me.
No, it's too early in the morning
We
for
can
this.
say I was still leaving the room.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
We'll say as you guys are leaving, you can before he fully takes off.
He needs some alone time. I get it. Look, dealing with Fenzire and Persephone, I too would need some alone time.
Did I?
I'll just say, I'll be back before the other two wake up.
Sounds good.
And I'll 1-5.
This was a lie. But you run off as fast as you can to the Sunfire Forge. You'll be back in probably an hour. Quick. We'll just remove your token from now. And get you a nice spectator token. Is there already a spectator token on this map? Can anyone tell me?
Hmm.
I don't see one.
Well, there you go. A new one.
God.
Eridonis, what do you do with your morning?
Okay, well, after stepping out into the backyard, seeing those two commoners disappear into thin air, I'm gonna shrug it off. Okay, hold on. Satsrak.
Yes.
Eridanus is gonna pull up a seat. Oh, rough night, Satsrak.
Just a night like any other. It's been easier around here, though, with some help.
Eridanus is gonna nod. I suppose the child's been taking all rights to her new home of sorts.
She's been doing great.
Oh, that's good to hear. Hold on, I forget. Did Satsrak serve food?
The morning breakfast that he makes. Same breakfast.
Well, I suppose
The house special.
I could hardly call it morning. It's already noon. But do you have any of the morning breakfast still up?
I was just making it, so you're lucky.
Oh, wonderful.
Get you some black sand coffee if you'd like.
Oh, certainly would.
Let's see what we can get. Just start making things and say, so how did your job go?
Eridanus gonna think on last night. Have you ever been kicked into the air and then punched multiple times before you hit the ground?
Can't say I have.
I would not
imagine
recommend
that's a bit
it.
of a dramatic retelling.
Did I get air juggled by... Did I get air juggled by Uvak?
I never explicitly stated it, but we'll say that you got hit a few times before you hit the ground. We'll say.
What do you think of that traumatic incident?
Getting fucking Street Fighter comboed by Uvek. A horrible thing.
Perhaps. Either way, I wouldn't recommend it, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'll take your word on it. So, any plans for the day?
Did you see... I don't suppose Eric's would have told you where he's headed off to. We might have some business with our mutual acquaintances. But such a matter comes later, once Eric gets back, I suppose. I gotta find in my notes what exactly. I think it was the house special had to refer to you to get in.
I think at this point you can just point to the
Yeah,
symbol
he'll
on
just
the-
kind of he'll just kind of walk
I
over.
was kind of point to the very pointedly look at the marked barrel.
Laying some scrambled toast and black sand coffee on the table, he'll look over to you and say, I think today the wolf and Wolf and the Sun Bear. There we go. I don't remember his name.
Sundowner.
Only love is with us now.
And Sunbear will most likely be interested in what we have to say, but either way, gonna take a sip of the coffee.
If you're looking to speak with the Sun Bear today, then let me know beforehand. I think he'd want to have more private meeting. So I should let him know.
I guess I'll just eat my breakfast, my toast, my coffee. Reflect on how one must find pleasure in the small things in life, like coffee, toast, godhood.
God. normal ways to start your morning.
Stare at the fucking window. Making small.
D&D, you can do anything you want. Wake up early, apparently.
Look, it's a fantasy game for a reason.
I'm tyrannical, leave me alone. Anyways, after about an hour, Eric's will be back soon, but we're going to get to him in his own time. Persephone and Fenzira, the two of you awaken a bit before Eric's arrives.
I have gotten up and I went over to the window and I'm looking around.
The coast seems clear, no assassins as far as you can tell.
No little ghosty, shadowy people on the roofs.
Not that you can see. Commoner walking down the road.
Ghost.
Oh,
The fuck? What is that? What's in there?
I don't know.
That was a horrific thing.
I'm not gonna check what's in there.
God forbid.
Well. You're still sleeping, or are you just...
When has my ass ever gotten up for you?
You have gotten up before me several times, at least.
Never.
Like, in the earlier bits of the campaign, I made a
Never.
point of waking up last. Okay, well. I'm gonna fucking poke you on the face then with my index finger.
As you do that, immediately a hand shoots up and grabs you by the wrist.
Good morning! Sorry.
Don't do that, please.
I didn't know that was gonna have a negative reaction.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I mean... I guess you don't want to talk about it, but, can let go of my wrist.
Yeah.
Sorry. Keep going, please. I'll explain after.
Okay. Well, how would you like me to wake you up in the future then, if not cooking you?
Just let me sleep.
Are you gonna sleep all day?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, I'm being an asshole. You don't have to apologize to me.
I'm not really a morning person either, so I mean, I don't really...
Just not really a sleeping person.
Hmm.
Zarya splashes water in my face.
A little water for the morning. Good for the heart.
I get you had bad dream. Good morning, Eridonis.
Morning.
We're down one.
Eric should be back soon. I think he had some other business to take care of in the bazaar.
You know,
Either
that
way.
tracks.
I think we could all use a little bit more coffee. Satsrak, let's get 2 more.
Forget the
Right.
coffee. Ale, please.
Right. Anyways, the reason I laughed earlier was because I saw the ghost of Eric's outside of your fucking window staring at you that came onto my screen when I was too zoomed in. The fucking specter caught me off guard. So goddamn much. Oh, but anyways. Your drinks of choice are each brought to you. Eventually, Sastrek will kind of walk to the side and speak with Shira and say, "We're running low on supplies. Can you run down to the market today and hand her a small pouch of coins?" And she nods. We're heading out.
I love child labor.
Is the
Jesus.
sun bearer in today?
Sure is, but I'll need to go give him a warning before I speak with him. He was having a meeting with the wolf.
I don't need to talk to him, just tell him I need the money.
Alright. No call. See him kind of knocking the barrel a few times before heading out.
If Eric's asked, we got this at the casino last night.
Okay.
Eridonis just shakes his head. As long as it doesn't cause any problems.
Well, it'll definitely save on the arguing.
Cause no trouble.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. As long as Eric's doesn't know.
Eventually, Sastrek will re-arrive.
You work in the dark to serve the light.
He'll kind of hand you a pouch of coin and say, "Should be all of it, but he understands if you have your reasons, but he wouldn't mind a chat." That's for
We'll
sure.
talk eventually. We have things
We-
to do in a couple hours. Just
Eridonis will actually lead in this interrupt Persephone. We do actually need to discuss one thing, of course, that sword.
want the sword that Eric has a grip on for some reason.
I suppose you saw what it was made of. If there's anybody who can give us a quick rundown on, that material, I suppose it would be the folks downstairs.
It would be, and it'd be great to show it to him, but, you know.
No, either way. Gonna take a long sip of his coffee. We're just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait.
Alrighty.
For once, we're gonna have a drama-free day.
No,
We'll see about
No
that.
conflicts. No conflict. No, there will be no conflict on this day.
Nah.
It's my
Girls' night.
birthday!
I'm heading out. I'll meet up with you guys for job, whenever that is. 5, I think.
Oh, heavens above, it is your birthday.
Yep.
Honest will look to Fenzira. Tell me, did you ever celebrate your birthday before?
Privately. What?
I can't remember if I ever celebrated my birthday. But I do think this does call for some kind of a special occasion. Thinking real hard. Hold on, I gotta pull up a map of the city. Give me a sec.
50.
Waif Day. Got just kind of special Waif Day celebrations.
Me, yo, birthday.
Take her to the Chuck E. Cheese.
Exactly. I'm thinking like, what's a place that Fenzira would appreciate? What's like her Chuck E. Cheese?
Schmucky cheese.
You know, Eridonis is gonna ask Fenzira that.
What's your Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
What's your Chuck?
You see, back in my time, there was this thing, the establishments. No.
Don't do that to me. Yeah, I'll kill you.
There was this old place, Freddy's, I think it was.
I was gonna say, canonizing Chuck E. Cheese is one step in the wrong direction for canonizing Five Nights at Freddy's, and I won't let that happen in my campaign, so...
Well, we should do something special on this day, even if it does land. And well, I mean, the Red Moon, as long as it doesn't come upon us, we should be able to get something done without too much ill fortune falling upon us.
Well, the question...
I would say visit to the Steam Gardens, but...
I was gonna say, the question is, what can we do reasonably within the amount of time before our next appointment?
I mean, we could always try to seek out pleasure after business.
If we're feeling good enough for it. But...
God, I know exactly what we gotta do. Hold on, let me check my inventory. Hold on.
What?
You're still here. I was worried that we were keeping you here. You said you wanted
think
to go.
somebody cares about something as trivial as your birthday, Fenzira?
Dang.
The conversation was poorly timed after what I said, so I've just kind of been
You're just
standing
heading out.
here.
I figured you would have headed. I don't know how I would get talking about the whole birthday thing.
Well, they said happy birthday to me as I was saying it. I didn't know what to do. I froze.
Oh my god. Persephone, don't let us keep you.
Oh my god,
God.
the Shade is the best birthday place.
Hold on. I got a plan.
I'm just gonna pretend it came after, and I'll deal with it later.
What happened?
Conversation.
I was almost of Exandria.
Stephanie's birthday is a whole winter away.
Yeah.
Very intentionally.
2 months. We'll get there, don't worry.
No, we won't.
We'll get there.
No.
I can't
When's my
believe this one has survived.
Happy birthday! I don't know if we have yours marked. Actually.
Listen, all I'm saying is we're not doing another 120 weeks worth of sessions. It's
There's
not happening.
120 days of D&D.
What about a time skip?
No.
School comes along just to end it. But don't worry, when the campaign ends, we'll have your birthday.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 months time skip, guys. Hey. It's a national holiday, according to my notes here. So you better be ready.
Interesting.
Anyways.
You're
Yeah,
trying to fly.
let's think on what happens next. I suppose when Eric comes back, and then he's gonna be like, "Hey, where's Persephone gone?" Oh, she went out to do something.
Crime.
How much money did you guys get paid, anyways? Oh wow, suspicious silence all
That's
of a
for
sudden.
Stephanie.
What?
I was gonna ask how much
I zoned
money did
out.
we get paid for this suffering?
It was 750 per, so like 3,000.
Oh, sick.
I
Did you
wouldn't get
distribute
paid,
it?
though. I'm gonna be real. No.
Oh,
Good.
sick. I got
Amazing.
air juggled by Uvak.
Gets paid
$750.
several $1,000s. Walks away from the party.
Listen, you guys got your magic shop last session. I have to go to my illegal shop now.
Ah,
No money, no money.
it's all gone.
Yep.
what did I
Hold on,
get
how much
for-
money?
It's my
No,
birthday.
Sorry, no, I actually was gonna ask, how much money do you have?
How much do I have? I bought her shoes. I'd have $200 right now.
You don't have $200 at all, bitch. You have
I would
$30.
have $200 right now if I didn't buy her shoes.
Listen, I'm gonna put this as succinctly as I can. If you care about the wage gap, start practicing socialism in the party.
Oh my god. You guys can
Stop
talk about
practicing.
socialism. I'm going to go upstairs and get a refill on the top of a bowl of water, and when I get back, we're gonna do some shopping.
Me
Every
invests in
session.
Persephone.
You're
Persephone
back.
walks
You're
away with
back.
3,000 gold.
I got air juggled by Uvak for nothing.
It wouldn't be the first time you got air juggled by Uvak for nothing.
Holy shit! Wait, you're right. The last time we fought Uvak, I don't think I got anything either out of it. Wait, no. I mean, no, that's false.
You got
I got
his
the Pegasus
shoes.
wish out of that.
You got Rebby's shoes. Or not Rebby's shoes, freaking 6'5"
Six
shoes.
times his shoes. Okay, that's because I expressly stole off his knocked out body. Jesus Christ.
You guys,
Don't worry,
this,
guys. Only another 2 months until I can fire a gun.
this short sword is not gonna be in our hands for long.
Yeah, I noticed.
Why? Is it? Oh my! Are
He's giving it away. He's getting rid of it.
you at least hang on to it till we can talk to the fucking sun bear
No,
about this?
he doesn't care.
It's not gonna fucking happen. I already asked for the sword. It's fucking gone. It's not
Can we
happening.
just show it to the sun bear and say,
Not
hey,
gonna
did you know
happen.
about this? Oh,
Say your piece. It's over.
If Eridonis asked, sure, because I like Eridonis.
I literally told you we should go
If
talk to the
Fenzira
consortium about
asked,
this.
there's like a probably an 80% chance I'd agree with Fenzira too. But
Buddy,
Persephone, no way,
Buddy,
dude.
I asked you if we could just talk to the consortium about this before we sell it. I think we should hang on to it. We just gotta ask the consortium if they know if they know who might be giving these out.
It's not happening.
Yeah, we talk to the consortium.
Pain. This has been a thorough, interesting.
Welcome to my world.
At the very least, I got this cool armor. Zara can't wear medium armor, right?
I don't think so.
Unfortunate.
But hey, I can also pick up a birthday gift while I'm out.
Oh
Wouldn't
shoot!
that be thoughtful?
Peace offering. An apology for
Oh.
telling me to make peace with myself.
Hold on, I've got some crazy gifts here. I know exactly what Fenzara. Fenzara's gonna really appreciate this.
The fact that you're pulling it out of your inventory confuses me.
It's gonna be like a 2-month-old fucking cookie from.
No. Whoa. So we established this.
This is a
One
leaf from
that
Palma
Google
Flora
eyes
with an
taped
F
to a
on it.
statuette.
One, Fenzara. If I had a cookie in my inventory, I wouldn't give it to you.
Damn!
It's true, I don't have a cookie.
I was gonna say the next best thing is like a palm leaf from Palma Flora with an F scratched onto it.
Fuck, you know what? I should have. If I'd known we were gonna travel this far across the world, I would have hung on to it.
It's just gonna be a statuette with some googly eyes glued onto it.
God.
Oh no, Fenzara. No, I know exactly what I'm giving you. Hold on.
Um, can't wait for it.
You're going bald.
What?
You're going bald. Look at the tool.
What? Hold on. Scroll over the. Oops.
A razor.
That's a whole chisel.
Is my
That's a
hair
whole chisel.
getting too long or something? Like, fuck.
You're going bald.
Guys, what do you think the chances are that the Temple of the Changebringer can change this iridium into something useful?
Ooh, that's a nice one.
It's already useful, so not very likely.
Okay, but what if it makes it like good? Like
No.
it becomes good-hearted and like made of
what
pure
if
light.
it's the exact same, but it just deletes the corruption effect?
No.
Okay, but what if it makes it do like radiant damage instead? Like extra radiant damage or something. Hold on. What's the range on my psychic lance? It has to be within range. Okay, fellas, new game plan. Once we get within 120 feet of Elixion, I'm just gonna keep on chanting his name and hitting him with psychic lance till he dies. And then we go home.
See, the problem with that is he hadn't talked to him first.
Buddy, I don't need to talk to him. I could just utter his name.
You need to talk to everybody before you attack them. That's the rule in this party.
Okay, but can you consider us having already spoken to him, given that we saw like his aspect or reflection in the Betrayer's Rise?
Elixion is so unbelievably disappointed that we're the ones with the jewel.
I don't know. I feel like we're punching pretty far ahead of the other gang. Just saying.
I think they're well put together.
They're
No,
in
no,
the
no, no, no.
desert. They've probably already discovered his tomb. They're just waiting for us to get there.
You know, I have a sneaking suspicion the place called the Drowned City on the map might be where we have to go.
Yeah, what makes you think that?
No, nothing. I need to go to the bathroom anyways. I suppose if Nerd comes back, gotta tell him. Big thing got bored. He's leaving.
Big Think actually decided to retire his character, and he's starting a new one. But he's not going to be out for the rest of the session.
And then I'll name him Baradonis. Bridonis. Crete Donis. Bridonis.
Nice timing.
Keeps the ever-flowing tide of hair at bay.
He's trying to figure out what to give me for my birthday.
A tool of hair shaving.
Yeah, apparently. He hasn't done it yet, I don't think.
Well, regardless. Hopping on over to the Jewel of Hope map and covering, real right quick, Eric's and Persephone. The shopping sessions sprees now will be kept a little shorter. But first we'll start with the Sunfire Forge. Eric's. As you enter in, do you have any specific requests? Would you like to shop, or are you just here for other business?
I've got a mission.
Alright.
I want to dispose of this iridium sword. And this seems like the guy to do it at.
Alright.
Figure if anyone can melt this thing down, then the Forge of Moradin is our best bet.
Fair enough. Well, either way, you enter in. As you enter the establishment, you're greeted by the familiar face of the forge worker whom I've forgotten the name of. Let's go find him. Let's go look at the dang map. Can't forget my NPC's names. Kavas. As you enter in, Kavas greets you again, but unlike other days where you see him working away at the forge, right now, today, it seems like he's more casual. The heat of the forge is not yet roaring, and right now he's just in a more simple attire, cleaning up around the place and having a cup of coffee. But he greets you as you walk in, nevertheless. Hello again, Eric's.
Hello. I'm surprised I'm back here so soon, to be honest.
Me
But
as
I
well.
Run into a particular problem that I think you're best placed to help me with.
Of course. What would that be?
I'll take out the rudium short sword. No beating around the bush.
Sure. Looks at it curiously.
I found this weapon in the hands of a would-be thief in the casino in the Suncut Bazaar.
Right.
Seems to be a powerful weapon. The only problem is, I've seen this material it's forged from before. It's the rock that I showed you. The rudium.
I see. A dangerous substance, perhaps. But little is known about it. At least to me. But I ask, why do you need me? Would you like the sword resharpened, or perhaps given a better handle? Seems a bit...
If this weapon is in the hands of a thief in the city, then perhaps there are more out there. I was wondering if you could find a way to destroy them, or perhaps look into them, find out where they're coming from.
You want me to look into the source of all of these mysterious blades I don't understand, friend? You think very highly of my talents, but I am a blacksmith, not an investigator, nor an adventurer. That's a task left to people like you. As for destroying them all, I'm sure, given enough time, I can do something to this one sword, but I'll be honest, I don't see what burning one sword down into a pile of unworkable metal will do. As you said, there are likely many more that exist. What is destroying one to achieve?
This sword was corrupting its user, poisoning his blood. Even one of them off the streets of Ank'Harel is a life saved.
That's a dangerous thing, my friend. And it's good that you've secured it. But do you understand it? What about the people who are being corrupted? As you say, the blood being poisoned? How do you take care of it? Headset, unplug my mic. How do you take care of this? Destruction is one thing, but this city's history knows a thing or two about unruly weapons finding their way into the hands.
I'm not sure there is a cure for this corruption.
How can you be so
Short
sure?
of tracking down Elixion, a quest I'm already settled with. You've been a good friend, and I'll do what you ask. However, I would recommend holding on to it. Not using it, of course. I can make you a sheath that can help keep you out of contact with it if you would like. Keep it hidden. But just melting it down and casting it away doesn't seem like it solves many issues. And I must admit, I'm not the fondest of keeping such a thing inside of my own establishment, nor do I really know where I would dispose of such a material. What would you do if you were me? If you found yourself in a similar position?
Every blade has a purpose. It's about how it's used. If you believe this blade is evil, then simply not use it for such. If I were you, I would hold on to it. Put it in a nice, protective, magical sheath to keep it from corrupting myself. And I would look for some sort of way to understand what I hold. Perhaps the only thing evil about it is a lack of knowledge.
I think there's more to it than that.
Precisely.
There's this stone,
poisoned by the grief of a demigod.
Yes. It's a powerful thing. Melting it down isn't the solution. That's for sure. I can't tell you much about demigod grief weapons or strange red crystals, but what I do know about powerful arcane material is that in the end of the day, that's all it is. A material. Everything can be broken down, destroyed, burned. But it'll always crop back unless the source is out. He'll kind of look back to his forge for a minute. Our city knows that all too well. This is not new to our history.
The city seems to have quite the storied history.
You don't know the half. But it is really quite the beautiful place. The Emperor does a wonderful job of keeping things in order, and it's a trade hub, an economic powerhouse, where even the poor can find themselves with good food and friendly company. But recently, perhaps grief has infested this whole city. I only hope we can overcome it soon, as we always have with every threat of our past. And I hope you're the one to do it. You have a good heart.
I try, but I suppose you do have a point regarding the sword. If it can't be destroyed, or the others found, simply keeping it safe, secure is the best bet.
Precisely. I have my doubts you'll go far without eventually having to even consider using such a weapon. Depending if it's tied to this quest of yours. Perhaps it's best you simply keep it safe yourself, and figure out what you can about it. For the betterment of others.
In that case, there is another thing you could perhaps help me with.
Alright, let's hear it.
I purchased this greatsword from the traveling Gith. And it seems powerful as well. Probably as powerful as this Harrryyyson one. I was wondering if it would be possible to merge my arcane gem, the one belonging to Mistbreaker, into this greatsword.
I can certainly try, but that will take a bit of research. Have you told him where you got in the gym before?
Yeah, I gave him the whole spiel.
Okay, I can remember. He says, I would recommend speaking with the progenitor of this here stone. This is rare that you get the opportunity to go straight to the source, and perhaps its original forge master would understand more about it. But I
will
would
summon him, and you two can converse.
What?
And I'll hold out the stone and attempt to activate it.
Good lord.
Why not? You pull out the stone, and as you were offered before, the portal opens, awaiting your entry. As was promised.
I'll turn to the Forge Master. If you want to see something really cool, well, how often do you get to step through a portal into a demiplane?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion.
Oh boy, I came back to a 20.
He'll look to the portal for a minute. Huh. You're strange, Eric's.
According to you, I'm out of date.
I'm sorry, someone walked in at like the worst possible timing for that conversation. You're strange, Eric's. Long silence.
According to you, I'm out of date.
He'll, to actually finish what I was saying. You're a strange one, Eric's, but you're right. It's rare that I get such an opportunity. I'll humor this. You lead the way, though. I suppose I would certainly be out of my depth.
Very well. And I will go through the portal.
He'll, not being one that shies away from taking a chance, follow you through. As you enter in once more, the arboreal sanctum. You find yourself face to face with the patron, still in meditation. Around him, this time around, holes in the bark formed. Different windows into different locations. Almost like scrying orb, searching for something far away. You and Kavas step in. Naviesk's eyes slightly dim before looking to the two of you.
Naviesk, I've brought you a good friend of mine. He's a master smith, and perhaps his skill might allow us to repair this gemstone.
You bring many strange guests, but does this imply you are ready to begin?
I suppose I am.
What of your companions? As we discussed.
I think matters with them are smoothing out.
I lagged, sorry. Say it again.
I think the matters with them are smoothing out. We might finally see eye to eye.
See him take his hand and rake it to the tree, bark closing in over one of the surfaces. I hope so. We must find a blade, Eric. This is the first step.
Perhaps one of these will do.
He looks to you as you present him with what?
I've got Coral, I've got the Dancing Greatsword, I've got the Rudium Shortsword, got the Flame Tongue Scimitar.
He'll look at each of them,
Buy
but
them all.
eventually... Oh my god, no, I'm not doing a Sunday. No, god, no.
Technically, the Orthrumshy Spear has a blade.
Super evil demon greatsword.
Do it. Do it, Eric's.
No, simply not. He'll look to you and he'll say, none of these will do. They will not be adequate housing for what we seek. But I must ask, you bring corruption into my home, our sanctum. Why is this?
I had sought to destroy it. But my friend here suggested that the best way to keep it out of the hands of evil is to just keep it here in one piece.
Naviask looks to Kavas for a minute, silently. You carry upon yourself a... Mic cutting out. You carry upon yourself a great many burdens. Do you suppose one more many?
I'll ask Naviask this time. I don't suppose your magic is up to the task of purifying this weapon.
I would have done it by now. As for your weapon, we must find something ancient. Mistbreaker's blade was not made with any magical sword that could just be found lying. We need something from a different place. There are key locations in this world you could choose from, and many blades to acquire. The only question I ask you is, what type are you seeking?
I only seek a weapon which will allow me to do the most good in the world.
Then perhaps you won't be picky. He looks to the different holes in the bar. There are a few places you could choose from. And whenever you and your compatriots are ready, I could send you all to the location you need to be in an instant, and return you back in the same day. However, the trials there would likely not be easy to overcome, and the environment alien from anything you've ever known. You will visit the site.
Environment is.
You will visit the site of ancient calamity. But one you must choose. Pointing you to the different holes in the walls. He urges you to come over and look.
I'll take a peek.
You have a few locations to choose from, Eric. Let's go ahead and activate the known realms of Exandria. Alright. Ancient Calamitical Sites. You get to choose Iselcross as one of your options. I'm just going to mark the X's of the locations you get to choose from. The Kryn Dynasty, and specifically Blightshore. The many hosts of Igathrad. There we go. Better X than that. The Sirios Mountains and the Pallid Grove. The Neverfields. And most importantly, or specifically, one of your other options, area around the Smoldercrone Mountains near where the volcano is in Marquette. And these are your choices.
I have a request for a location.
Oh my god.
Each will hold a different blade, but you are not picked.
Neat.
Oh, and I suppose, one that's always an option. Just gonna mark this one down on the map and just get right past that. Oh, that's bad X. Oh my god, oh my god. There we go. And there's your last place. And another line. All options. You move back from the visions after seeing a few locations of choice. Naviask says, "These places would be best to search."
I don't hate the idea of going home.
Perhaps But what of your compatriots? Would they prefer returning to the Shattered Teeth, or heading there for the first time? It's a strange enough putting environment and time there moves differently. Who knows how much you'll lose in the moments spent. It is an option, but not a preferred one.
Right. I should speak to them first.
Of course. But Eric's, fret not of your homesickness. I understand such a plight. And our journey is a circle. One that will undoubtedly bring us back. You will not be gone for long.
I fear mine's shaping out to be more of an arc.
Regardless, your smith. I can see he is talented. In many ways, with a blade. Moradin's blessing. I will allow him the knowledge of how to forge our anew. But you must find the blade. Return to me when you have made your decision.
And we will return.
Very well.
In a short time, hopefully.
Here is to hope. With that, back once more, I imagine you eventually return to the jeweler. Back in the Sunfire Forge with... Speaks to you and says, "Then a deal we have, my friend. That was an interesting encounter, no doubt, but once you find this sword, I will gladly work it for you."
It's not often you get to work on a weapon alongside former Baylor, is it?
No, certainly not at all. I've crafted many legendary blades in my time, and this will perhaps be one of the most interesting.
Then I will be glad to share it with you.
Wonderful. But for now, you should depart. It seems your day is yet over. You can come back once you're ready.
I do have one more stop to make. Are you aware if any of the stores are open today?
Most should be, yes. Where are you looking to go?
I just wasn't certain due to the Ruidus moon.
As long as you get all your shopping done during the day, you should be fine. But misfortune does follow on this day, so I would be wary.
I'm searching for a place that sells spellbooks and magical items for wizards and sorts.
Your best bet would be the International District or Gilmore's. In that case.
Perhaps I'll visit Gilmore's first.
Mm-hmm.
Seem to have quite the selection. Thank you again, Kavas.
Very well. Return any time, Eric's. Have a good day. Stay
You as
safe
well.
during this night.
And I'll leave.
Alright? Will Eric's be heading back or going to another play?
I'm going to another place.
Are you going to Gilmore's Glorious Goods?
Try to do some birthday shopping.
Eric's will be occupied today.
Oh my god.
If you had just like drop the shops or something, I could shop in the background.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me just go ahead and drag you to the Gilmore's map completely.
I'll just put you on there, and you can shop to your heart's content. Though if you need something specific, like spells that you might want to buy, scrolls, or a specialized spell book, you can PM me about that.
Right.
Let me just remove the unwanted tokens from this map, and put you on Gilmore's. Poltacine. Welcome, welcome. Good luck. Persephone.
Hi.
On to you. What business will you be having yourself today on this fine shopping spree?
One Liara's linens, please.
On Liara's linens? Are you going there to buy Finzyra a nice birthday linen?
No.
Perhaps drugs?
Damn,
No.
Daniel.
Birthday suit?
No.
You could you give me some pre-birthday suit?
Free birthday swoon. Oh no. You find your way down to Liara's linens, and eventually arriving at this district. The thing you immediately notice, which is rather off-putting about what you expected to be a shadier district, is there's a few guards. The streets are clean, prettier than most you've seen. The wind is blowing, but sand is kept at bay by the overhead linens. And it's rather nice here. Fragrant, smells are all around you, foods are served, and faces are smiling. As you come across Liara's linens, attached to a large block of different shops, all forming this massive, almost joint building where they all share a space. And you enter in. As you enter, you're greeted by a tiefling by the name Liara. She has purpled skin and massive spectacles, with variously colored linens all draping up around her body, forming her clothes. The shop itself is a colorful menagerie of different looks and interests. Rather beautiful.
Well,
Doesn't look
I'll,
like a criminal back market, that's for sure.
well, they're not supposed to, so. I will approach, like, whatever service counter thing Liara's got going on.
Mm-hmm. You do so, and she greets you. Hello! Welcome to our shop, new traveler. You're an interesting find.
What's that supposed to mean?
I do not see many of your type around. And, hark, both our skins are purple.
Yeah, I guess. I'm looking to get a birthday present for somebody, so.
Oh, is that so? I was already thinking of things to complement your own attire, but what are you looking to get? Perhaps a new linen for their overhang, their house? A nice outfit or shawl?
I'm not too sure, honestly. I'm a big fan of, like, white stone green, but that's about it.
Ah. Must be a rather special occasion for your friend. Well, if you come with me to the back, I can show you our stock of that color. Though it's a hard import.
That'd be perfect, actually.
Follow along, then. She begins to walk. You see different customers in the store, but none of them are any the wiser. You eventually reach the back, and seems like a normal changing room, if anything. But after 3 knocks and an unlatching, the wall slides open, spinning like a revealing bookcase. She says to you, "You're new around here, so when you're ready to leave, knock 3 times on my door, and I'll let you out."
Alright.
Don't stay for long. You have as much time as it would take to change your clothes.
Got it.
And you enter in. Entering into this new location, let me pull up the map that's not finished being set up yet, so I'm just going to describe what I see. Where hark be thy myth? Is it in shops and major districts? Surely not. Is it in factions? It is! It's a hideout. There we go. As you enter in, you see a large room filled with barrels and crates and a variety of different chairs, all sat upon by all types of individuals. Maps strewn across a large open table and different shopkeepers all across the room going through barrels of containers. Some simple breads, others more nefarious wares. And as a new face enters in, that being your own, immediately you hear the squawking of a crow in the corner of the room. The room falls silent, and a lot of the figures look towards you. But eventually, after staring you down for a minute, they'll get back to what they were doing. But one guard walks up to you. Looks to be a hand of Ord. And who might you be?
Doesn't matter. I'm just here to buy.
Suit yourself. But we do like to keep a close eye on any new faces that enter. Before you do any shopping, why don't you go talk to our bird friend over there? Just tell him truthfully who you are. And try not to lie. He's good at remembering faces.
I'm sure.
The guard walks away from you.
I suppose I will pay a bird a visit since walks into room, everyone's heads turn. Ooh.
You walk over to the crow in the corner. Here's an artistic creation.
Wow.
The bird stands atop a perch and looks at you with a cocked head, kind of cawing and cooing as it does.
I'm Persephone.
Persephone.
Yeah.
Looks
Persephone.
looks straight at you and nods its bird head. Persephone.
Am I good now? Can I go?
Persephone.
Alright, great.
And you walk off from the strange bird. Either way. Oops. The shop is now yours to explore. You look around, but there aren't clearly labeled shops by the looks of it. You have to stumble a bit. What are you looking for?
Do you need to ask?
I would like to ask.
Gun, powder, please.
Blang, blang. Alright. It takes you a while, but eventually you find a back room that seems to be connected to a forge smith's. You have to walk through a room with a handful of different scrolls to get through, but eventually you see crates and barrels stacked atop and a rather fat-looking bugbear sitting atop them. Hello there. What can I get you?
Hi. I'm just kind of looking for... guns, gunpowder, fucking anything, really.
Right. You seem new around here. Do you know the drill?
Not at all.
I won't ask you what you need this for, but I will ask you this. Are there any organizations I should know about that you're affiliated with? Trade standards have been adjusted depending on what circles you walk in.
That's fucking awesome. Sodium, I guess.
You're fine. What are you looking for? Ammunition? Powder?
Powder.
Powder. Well, that's not hard to acquire whatsoever. How much do you need? Just tell me the amount of bullets that you need to fill.
I also do need to shop for more bullets, considering last time I used them, I didn't have that much. But as of total right now, I need to fill 45.
45 bullets!
45 bullets.
Let me break out my calculator. Give me 1 second to do a little math. Boop, boop. 45?
Yep.
Alright then. How about... 10 gold to top it up.
Yeah, sure thing.
Nice and cheap for a start. And also... your people have done good business with us. Good business.
That's good to hear.
So call it a discount, at least on just topping you up, but anything new, you'll get the normal prices.
I'll let you show me what's new then.
Alright then, let's take a look. And what you'll be shown, as far as guns are concerned, is one weapon. Let me go ahead and look through my custom creations folder and my guns. My mini firearm. Raffle.
Are they registered?
None of them are registered. That doesn't exist as a concept.
I'm gonna have to write you up. I'll have to write you up, Persephone.
This one is new. It will cost you a pretty penny more than you might get it somewhere nicer than here, or legal. But you see him pull out a scoped long rifle. This is a fine craftsmanship, made with glass blowing and all the other eccentricities of a modern firearm. This will run you 500 gold.
This man's selling a whole fucking sniper rifle for 500 gold.
It's a mundane weapon, I mean.
The normal price is 275 gold for the weapon. 500 is a jump in price.
Can I look it over?
Just be my guest. Unloaded though.
Well, yeah, no shit.
You'd be surprised how many people think they can turn a gun on a shopkeep. It's selling them guns.
I will take it and basically go through the ringer with it. Prop it up, look through the site.
It's well made.
So 500?
Yes. That should do.
Is that with ammo?
No. That will come separately.
Worth a shot. Alright, yeah.
Alright. I'll add the long wrap to your inventory. There you go. It says, not for ammunition. You're just looking to top up the new gun you got, or do you have anything of your own?
Oh, I've got a lot of my own.
Well, what kind of bullets can I get you?
Let's see. Pistol, Devastator. Picked up this new thing from a kobold that I'm not really sure what it takes.
hand mortar. This is one of mine. I remember selling this piece. Wonderful how
You got
these things come
kobolds
back
coming
around.
here often?
Oh, all sorts of people. Kobolds are no exception. But I suppose by right of the streets, it's yours now. Alright. How much are you trying to get?
Honestly, I kind of just want to get like 50 of everything and be done with it.
If only it were that easy. 50 of everything. Not so quite. You can get 50 pistol bullets, 25 long rifle bullets. I hope you're writing this down.
I am now.
You should, so you don't forget right after we say it.
Did you say 25?
Yep. Let's say 17 hand mortar ammunition and 30 devastator shells. That's about what you can receive.
That's good, that's good. How much does the
For
whole
now.
lot cost me? Because I'm buying it all.
Fuck. Send me that list. Ammunition.
Yeah, I'll put it in OSC.
We'll do the math
and
after
I'm
session.
not spell checking. I'm not spell checking myself, so minor spelling mistake. You're welcome.
Right. We'll do this one after session. And those are all. Wait. Aha! Devastator. Spelled right. I win.
I know. That's why I said minor spelling mistake.
Devastor!
I
It's
know.
the
I wasn't
David-
gonna.
It's the Devastor. My favorite weapon. Haha, you spelled something wrong.
Hee hee.
How does it feel?
Feels okay. I don't really mind.
I loathe you.
I'm sure.
Know that you stand for. Regardless. I'll save the money for now, but we'll do the math after session. Just so we don't
Yep.
spend time. Either way, you're able to get what you want
Amen.
and
And
offer
with
us a
that,
size.
my changing timer's probably up, so.
Yep. And he'll kind of, after you pay him, hold his hand out and say, "Care to exchange a tip?"
Like. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're new around here. People usually leave tips. It's good
What's a
custom.
tip?
Just a little extra gold on the side.
Inside check.
The demons in the back of your mind screaming for freedom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll give him like 7 gold. I don't even care if he's lying
Oh
to me.
my-
I'm gonna be real.
You should have looked him straight into the eyes and clicked on that
I'd
no tip
rather-
option.
I'd rather he think highly of me.
Then here's your tip. Since you're new around here, I recommend paying off the guards on your way out. They're on a good payroll with the gangs who run this place, but if they recognize a new face, there's always a chance they turn you in for a quick buck.
Great. Awesome. How much do they usually take?
I would say give them about 50 in all.
Alright. Thanks.
That should cover you for a few visits here. At least until you
Appreciate
have
that.
some muscle to scare anyone off. But yes. Have it
I'm
good.
not, so thanks.
Mm-hmm. And that, you depart.
I'll pay the guards a 60 on the way out, so I have a nice even number.
One of them with a golden tooth kind of smiles and takes the money as you leave and says, "You'll fit in here just nicely."
Hope so.
See the last thing you look at as you knock on the door 3 times. Beating eyes of a crow in the corner.
The room staring you down as you walk through.
Amen.
And the door swings open. You brought to the other side of it. Lyra says, "Alright, your time's up. So, would you like anything else?" After bringing you to the front. "And did you get everything you wanted nicely?"
Oh no. I am kind of serious about a birthday present, though. I don't really know what to get people for that.
Well, since nothing back there was really up to your liking, tell me about your friend. I'll see what I have.
Well, I wear a lot of purple. They're like the kind of smart folk. Kind of high up there in society, I guess.
Wealthy and smart. Let me think. Purple attire. Are they human, or are they drow like yourself?
They're like half halfling, half something I can't even pronounce.
Do you think they would want some sort of outfit, or something else?
I think they've got enough clothes proper. Maybe like a hat?
The hat? I could do a hat. I could also get them a nice carry pouch for any implements they might have, books or otherwise.
Yeah, let's go with the pouch, actually. That sounds better.
Alright. Perfect. I'll see what I can get. Just hold on for a moment. And after about 10-15 minutes of waiting, she returns. Here you go. A nice gift for your friend. Cost you probably 15 gold here. Fine
Alright.
materials. Lightstone green.
I'm gonna dip into my silver pieces because I really don't want to mess up the nice, neat number I just made. Hold on. Okay, 15. So, it's like 26. Yeah, okay. There we go.
Alright. You get something very nice. And you pay for it just well.
Yeah,
What would you like to do next?
I suppose I will head out. I don't know what time it'd be, but...
Still nice and early in the day. Will you be heading straight back to your party or making any other stops?
Depends. Where do I need to be at 5, and how much time does going up to the ridge burn?
From where you are now, you need to be over at the Ord Bastion by 5. Which is right in the in-between everything else. Getting up to the ridge, and specifically where I think you'd want to go. Let's just run that hour 32 hours. So, about 4:30, and then it would take you 30 minutes to get to the Bastion, so you'd be able to arrive just in time.
Alright. Yeah, we can do that.
Alright. Then you'll be on your way to the, I assume, Terran Union.
Indeed, indeed.
Wunderbar.
No crime, criminals.
God dang. I don't know if you want in on what he's doing. Anyways.
I don't know if you understand what I'm doing.
I know what he's doing.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright then.
Okay.
Alright then. Anyways, we're gonna cut back to Fenzira and Aaron. The two of you wait for your friends for about another hour and a half before you realize they aren't returning.
They're not return. You know, fuck it. You know, where we're going. I'm gonna tell Zyra.
You're gonna be walking for a bit, Eric's. You didn't come back when roughly you said you would either, so.
We were supposed to meet. Hold on. Let me just check. We're supposed to
we don't
meet.
even need this map, actually. What are we doing?
We're supposed to meet up at the. Let me just check. Hold on. Where is this thing with John's Ord? Base little, maintain the 50. Just go to the Ord Bastion.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Hey, fuck it. Do you want to go check out the Bowl of Judgment?
You know what? We
I'm
might
gonna say
as
that in
well.
character. I'm gonna say that in character. After Herodotus is on his his fourth cup
yeah.
of coffee. And Zyra,
Hmm.
something tells me they're not going to be coming back anytime soon.
Yeah.
Well, since we do find ourselves some time to kill, I was thinking of checking out that Bowl of Judgment that the papers. Wait a minute. I'll find the papers later. I was thinking of taking a look at that Bowl of Judgment and whatever competitions were being held there, according to what the papers had said.
Could be.
Care to tag
fun.
along?
Yeah, I guess. Not like we're doing anything else.
Excellent. The Ord Bastion should be, well, just a few minutes walk down south of it. So, it's not like we'll be too far away from the action.
Happy birthday arena fight.
And we'll see if they have any interesting stadium food.
Corn dogs. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll get you some vendor food if they have any there.
I will have to vigorously check the food before I eat anything.
I'll act as taste tester. I'll volunteer in such capacity.
Oh king, do not eat your food. Your enemies prowl in the dark. Allow me.
If you wouldn't mind.
Take a fucking bite out of out of every core dog before I give it to her. Here I shaved you a peach.
Just tear off a piece of it with your hand first. And then...
Okay, but what if the assassin poisoned only one half?
Only
You know, as a
one.
matter
I'm
of
gonna
fact,
rip
Zara-
it to shreds. What the fuck?
Zeradonis, we're talking about. Of course he will.
Oh my
You know,
god.
as a matter of fact, Zara, maybe you shouldn't eat it all. Actually,
Yeah, that's why I got a fucking bead of sustenance so I don't have to eat. Anyway, let's go.
On your way there, would the two of you like to find the new weekly paper?
Yes.
yes, please.
Alrighty. Would you like both to buy one?
We only need the one, so I'll read
One
over
silver
his shoulder.
coin, then Eridonis will have it then.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and add the new paper to your inventory, Eridonis. I think that went in there. There it is.
Let's see.
Share it with the class.
Hold on. What's the word? What's the apps? What's your major?
I'll
Where
post it.
it's not.
It's in your inventory. It's below the cool-looking
Oh,
points
I
you
see.
at. I'll put the info in chat.
Can I get a paper too if I'm walking home across the city?
Sure thing, Eric's. Yeah, give one to you as well. Read through.
Happy it's a house scheme.
Hey, we made the news.
How unfortunate.
Where? Oh, nice. Passage approach. We're at the bottom of the. We're at the bottom of the newspaper. We're on the last page.
I mean, either way.
What have we done here? Let's see. The efforts. Yeah, we still don't have a name, huh? We probably could have made front page if we had a name.
Lots of cool party name ideas. We just have to settle on them.
Well, it's fucking.
This is such a weak article. It's literally just like, oh guys, there was a terrorist attack on the library. By the way, these guys made sure nothing bad happened. Rest assured, the
Meanwhile,
library will resume
Ayo
operations.
Chabe's name in the paper.
Critical intelligence to Empire officials.
Recruitment is open to join Lanny's crew.
I think that's Yanni. Is it Yanni?
Yeah.
No. Oh, Yanni, yeah. And her new crew faced the mother. Competent fighter to join the ranks. God, wait, isn't Yanni the fighter who was going to be at the Bowl of Judgments?
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Well, we're at it there anyways.
I
Gonna
wonder if
walk
they'll
along.
accept Eldritch Blasts as part of their fighting repertoire.
What can you do? I can shoot people with
Oh,
my
God.
fingers. Oh yeah, well I guess we're off.
Yeah.
Headed to the Bowl of Judgment. Hold on.
Feel free to take your time a little bit.
Hell no, I'm showing Fenzira the art of rooftop jump.
I'm gonna stay muted for a few seconds. Dinner. My dinner. And my mic keeps cutting out, and I hate it, so
Fine, hold on,
I'm
we'll
gonna
take our time.
I'm gonna devour my sandwich, so you have a few seconds or minutes.
Are you taking the long route? Oh my god. Or jumping on all the rooftops. Got it. This is wonderful. Beautiful. Amazing. Wow.
I mean, imagine how much time you'd save in traffic just jumping on all these rooftops.
You know how much time you'd save if you just, like, got a flying broom or something and just flew across?
Wow.
Well, you know what?
Everyone's
They
got
don't sell
access to
flying
that.
brooms.
That's crazy. Flying broom.
Well,
Never heard of
get a
that.
flying broom.
Halloween.
Just fly over. Be
Gilmore's-
the witch that you are in your heart.
Gilmore's Halloween special.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna patent the idea he's going to.
Of a flying broom.
No, the Halloween special.
They're gonna patent the idea of a seasonal holiday special for his
Oh
show.
my god, including the fucking broom and the. Okay, whatever. We're moving on. Bro can't take a joke.
It's just
Uh-huh.
Move on. Let's go. Eat faster.
Told you I'm eating. I know what you're tweaking about right now, but
how many guns does Persephone have right now?
A lot.
I just posted in the chat.
Oh yeah, here. Persephone, I'm telling you, just like tape all four of them together. Tie a string to all four of the triggers.
As entertaining as that would be, I still need to, not go to jail to do that, so.
I love how, Eric, you handed back the message earring and it's still in your inventory.
Wait, how
Don't
can you
worry
check his
about it.
inventory?
Nerd doesn't take stuff away from me. He just lets me keep everything.
Get those out of there! Yeah! I can't take this debauchery. I'm going to grab wet wipe.
But he had crumbs from his crumbly sandwich.
You guys just don't have a bag full of magic items you haven't touched in 8 sessions.
No.
Oh, I can do you one better. I have a bag full of weapons I haven't touched in 5 months.
To be fair, we also happened to take you to like the one place where carrying that strap actually has legal implications. So
To be fair, he made a character
Did-
for a campaign.
I wasn't
that takes
aware.
place
I wasn't
almost
aware.
entirely
Don't you
in-
pull that on me. I was not told.
Did we
What?
really get to pick exactly where we fucking yoinked out at?
Well, we knew we were going to Ankarel. That's.
Well, I don't think any of us
that's-
knew as well
I mean,
that.
Nerd warned us. We're going to be in Ankarel a lot, guys. And
Well,
a
no.
lot, guys.
What?
Well, I sure didn't know that they had fucking gun laws here, sir.
What are you talking about?
Gun laws.
Yeah, what about them?
When we were coming here, I didn't
They
know
just
that
have,
they had no
open
problem.
carry Texas laws everywhere.
I don't fucking know how that works. I'm not looking at the fucking
Oh.
Wikipedia pages, my guy.
Hey, you know, that's the joy of having a bunch of characters who don't come from a place. You gotta find things out when you get there. I pushed for someone to make an Ankarel character, but, you know, things happen. Anyways, my fingers are decrumbed and my sandwich is eaten. So, traveling rooftop to rooftop, the two of you depart to the Bowl of Judgment, eventually managing to arrive there. You're greeted by the normal faces. The name I can't remember. Give me a second. I need to go open the document. It is the leader of the Scar Bearers, but I need to remember what his name is.
Is it not Yanni?
No, it's not Iani. She does not own the arena. She's just a returning champion. Here it is. The leader is a chaotic neutral Goliath quartermaster named Kruglin. You see Kruglin standing outside of the arena, the muscular Goliath, similar to how you remember him the first time you ever passed by here. Currently standing outside with a handful of different assorted paper keepers nearby, selling tickets and announcing what might be happening at the next show.
Can we listen in?
The two of you walk up, and as you do, you hear Krug talking to what looks like a younger man with a short sword in hand, or to his side, I suppose, and it's holding it out at him, who says, "I'm ready for the tryouts. If they're still open." Krug says, "Of course they are, and anyone's free to attempt. The arena will be closed for a few days for this, but you think you really have a chance, huh?" And the kid says, "Yeah, I think I can do this. Been practicing with my sword for a bit now, and I assume I'm ready." "You assume?" "Well, how about I give you the tryouts myself? We'll go in and we'll get you right and sorted out. I can even teach you a few things that I know. And one day you might be able to be a Scarbearer yourself. Should pit fighting not be your line of expertise." And before that's said, the kid is told a direction and heads on off to the interior of the arena before Krug can go to him.
Sad. The arena's closed.
Krug will look to the two of you as you enter in, clapping his hands together. "Ha! New faces! Welcome to the Bowl of Judgment. Are you here for the tryouts?"
Or says Fenzara. Well, in truth, no. I would come by to see if there are going to be any events, but from what it sounds like, seems like the bowl will be closed for the next little while. Is
That
this about Yanni's group?
Mhm.
I've seen something in the papers about this.
A great fight is brewing very soon, and she is looking for new members to join her and her acquaintances. After a bit of a falling out.
Eridanos will kind of raise an eyebrow.
And the bout will be great.
Might you know what sort of a falling outs? We're no strangers to falling outs ourselves. They can have a certain way of driving people apart, but it does seem a bit, well, unfortunate that you'd be replacing someone.
Yanni has not had a stable group for a very long time. she used to fight in the arena solo, but recently people have been more entertained by big, giant monsters we can find out in the desert and having whole groups fight them. And Iani's crew takes things very seriously. She herself, being their leader, she can be pretty picky with who she recruits. She's not just going to take in anybody. If you want a chance, you're going to have to be pretty good at what you do.
Now, see, there is a choice we can make here, Venzire.
What? What is that?
I'm not gonna do it. No, I can't get my ass beat this close to the to the quest.
I see that look in his eye, and I'm gonna be like, no, don't.
We got time for a short rest.
Mhm.
They're gonna be like, don't worry, this is going to be. I'm going to hit you lightly, 10%. I'm gonna get liquefied.
How? That's the thing, though, is that they're looking for like a permanent position.
No,
Yeah, that's
No?
true. Oh,
just for the one fight.
Mhm.
yeah, but the one fight's happening. No, I got better shit to do. I gotta cross the whole fucking desert to find my people. I haven't got time for this shit.
The fight against the mother. So they're doing the fight. I'll change the timeline. But 3 days is kind of a random number I threw out there. They'd probably be doing it in like 1-2 days rather than 3.
You know what? Eridanos will ask. It seems like you certainly don't have a problem with finding people willing to try out at least. Have there been any promising people so far?
I don't think likely. Honestly, lots of fresh faces just wanting to meet their arena hero. But they do say never meet your heroes, huh? Ioni is tough, and many of the people who have come by don't seem the most capable.
Well, I would have passed along word on one person who might have been taken by such things, but I think she's somewhere out spinning aimlessly in the middle of the deserts right now. Well, I suppose we'd best be off then. And I wish you all the best of luck with your search for this new recruit.
Of course, feel free to come back in a few days if you change your mind.
Alrighty.
Well, that sucked. Since we're already out here, we might as well go somewhere else. Where else is what else is there even? Let's see. This is like divorced dad has the kid for a weekend.
Tries to take him to Chuck E. Cheese. The Chuck E. Cheese is shut down.
Not to mention the last time the two of us were together, we got fucking attacked, but you know, we'll be fine, really.
No, I'm stronger now. I'm not gonna get my ass beat this time.
What do you want to do, buddy?
I don't know what you want to do. Any place you want to check out?
Very long walk, but you said you wanted to go here at one point.
Wait, where?
All the way over there, which I don't think we have time for.
Oh, the Crossings of Eventide. Nah,
Yeah, you said you wanted to
the
go
blood
there.
pool can wait. Nerd, I actually realize.
Yeah.
Wait, no, hold on. This is in my notes. The painting quest is not on here.
Oh yes, yeah, I said.
But
I
I do
remember
have-
missing that. Well,
Opalite Forum.
be right up here.
Opalite
is that?
Forum. Remember how Pomeray, the gift, she was like, oh, there's this artist who's been fucking around with these magical paintings and
yeah.
they're waiting to break out anytime.
Mhm.
We
You'll
could
be
just
able to
check out
get
that
there
place
and
as
then
a
get
whole.
back. Yeah.
I find where the Opalite. Oh
Where?
no, that place is like, yeah.
Nah, you'll be able to get there and actually meet up with Eric's on your way back.
Go for it, homie.
Good.
Yeah.
We could, yeah. Might as well do something. Let's go. Or no, we should just get this thing with Jamon's Ord over.
Because Eric's would think they're still at the Sun Cup Bazaar sitting there.
Oh
Damn.
my. Okay.
No, Eric's will be. You'll likely be. I mean, you'll meet up with them. I'll just say you'll run into each other if you go to the Opalite Forum.
In a city
Right,
this
there.
size?
Yeah. Big roads and your colorful people.
I'm not taking the main roads.
Oh dear God. Well, you happen to
No.
find each other in the same alleyway as you. Conveniently, as fate would have it,
D&D deems it. Oh,
a destiny-driven thing.
All right. Well, I feel like going to the platform at this point is going to be a bit much, so I'm just
Alright.
going to go out and explore and try to go on like a, you know, how, like in new cities, people sometimes do these like the food stall or food truck tours where
hell
you go
yeah.
around and you like
we're going to the food trucks.
you go you go on like a tour of like all the small little like local vendors and everything to sample like foods from that city and everything. I'm gonna do one of those with Zyra. If you have nothing, if you don't want to
Yeah.
explore anywhere else, we can kill time and just
Yes,
fast forward to
but
the
you're
meeting
gonna
at
have
the
to
bastion.
like fucking test everything.
I'm gonna
anyway,
test
good.
everything.
Let's
I
go.
will
The
test everything.
funnel cakes are deeply poisoned.
You don't know that they could be.
Anyways, with that in mind, the two of you simply wait in that case.
Yep.
Eric's, do you finish up your shopping endeavors? Do you have any questions or concerns you'd like to bring up, Eric's, for your purchases?
Nope.
Alrighty then. Eventually, you'll make your way to the Suncup Bazaar, and I suppose the two of you will be making your way there as well through your shopping expedition. Before we get to we'll wait. We'll have all the gifts get given at the same time. That'd be fun. We'll go to Persephone for now, and Persephone's business.
Yippee.
Persephone Toad.
business.
Your business. Oh, Persephone. You find your way to the Alsphera Union, taking the longer road, or shorter path, I guess. Up the route, you have to pay 5 silver.
5 silver.
5 silver.
5 silver.
Hold on.
Guy doesn't know about the free shortcut in the path of prosperity.
I don't think he cares about that right now, brother.
It's the long road. Alright. You enter into the Union shipyard, eventually making your way past a few workers who just seem to be loading up different shipping containers and moving them out various pulleys and lifts. What are you doing when you arrive?
Well, I try and get eyes on the man that I need to viciously beat up eventually.
Make me a investigation perception check as you're looking through and spending some time casing the area and trying to find information. You did a perception. Do you have advantage on perception?
If I wear the goggles, which is a little weird, but I can do that.
I mean, hey, you know, goggles are goggles. People wear sunglasses to the city.
Yeah, I know, I'm those people. It's the same fucking thing.
That's fine. It's not the worst. You look around, and it takes you a while, but eventually you manage to ask and find out where the head office would be. And where you would go if you wanted to talk with the owner of the union.
Alright. Is that like a big headquarter building, or?
It's like a smaller side shack to the side of the union yard. More out of the
Okay.
way and kind of just a smaller, more fastly, hastily constructed building at the moment.
While I'm, like, asking around, do I get, like, any, like, rumors about the guy or anything?
It would depend on what you would be asking.
Good question.
People aren't just going to be yapping about him constantly.
Hey, people yap sometimes, but yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
I'll think of something later.
Fair enough. I mean, if you want to ask around for a bit and try and case up some information on the guy, you'd... I'd suppose be able to learn generally that the opinion of him isn't the craziest. People aren't very happy with him at the moment in the shipyard, and workers are getting ready in some capacity to try and talk against him, earn higher pay.
Okay, well, I was gonna ask why are they mad against him, but that would answer that. Yeah.
They generally think he has a rude attitude as well.
That explains a lot. You frequent any bars?
If asked, I'll say he frequents, tavern name generator. Should add that to the fucking bingo. The Fast Goat, a bar in the Ridge.
Okay. I think that's fine for now.
Alright. So that's all you'll be gathering and then you'll be heading back?
Yeah.
Alright, I recommend you write down the name of that bar. I will forget it tomorrow. Hello?
I already forgot it. What was it?
Lag spike.
The Fast
I
Goat.
recommend... Yeah,
Hello.
I recommend you write that down or I'll forget it tomorrow. Anyways. Hello?
Okay,
I lag
everything cut out.
a lot.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
I lag a lot. That's what I do. That's my
Okay.
thing.
Alright, I think we're back. Can I get the thing again?
Were you lagging as well?
Yes.
How quaint. The Fast Goat.
Goat. The Fast Goat. Yippee.
No, you already
Alright.
forgot.
I'm really bad with names.
Oh, me too. That's why we're writing it down. Anyways, you quickly eventually find your way out of the Union shipyard, and you'll be making your way to the Suncut Bazaar with the rest of your companions or the Ord Bastion.
Well, I mean, based on the time that you gave me, I'd be 5 by the time I get to the Bastion, so...
I honestly thought you were going to stay a little longer, so probably you could get a little earlier.
I guess.
Hmm?
I suppose so, then.
So the Suncut Bazaar?
Yeah.
Right. You merge once more with your companions, and you all meet once again in the bazaar. Let me get the map. Probably right in the middle of the road, because that makes sense. Shops open today.
Surprisingly.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Eventually, you all manage to find one another again. The shock of the day waning on as you're only 30 minutes off from your... having given you a moment to speak with one another before you head off.
Just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are like, no. They're
Hold
trying
on.
to like naturally come into the
Desperately.
scene. I think.
Freaking showdown.
All right, how much money would I have spent on all this street food?
Oh, I'd say just mark off 2 gold.
I see. Exandria, the city's been lost. 2 gold for street food is insane.
Well, I'm assuming you get an Aerodonis portion of street food.
There
Yeah.
you all are.
Or would you just be sampling?
Well, there you are. You walked off early in the
I
morning.
was running errands early in the morning.
Right.
Glad to say that I think I've accomplished all of them.
You know, you could like wake us up and have us all go with you, but I guess some things you want to do by yourself.
Well, this is one that I couldn't invite others.
Really
I'm
now.
sure you'll understand. Let's head inside.
Goddess just shrugs. Are you going to finish those honeyed locusts, or?
You can have them, bud. Not really a bug fan.
Before they get in here, I'm going to lean over the counter. I'm going to say to Sadslark, do you do anything special for birthdays?
Not at all.
Do you think for 5 gold you could do something special?
What kind of special?
I'm not sure. Put a candle in a cupcake or something.
Sure. Give him 5 gold?
Yeah.
You give him 5 gold?
I give him 5 gold.
Alright, you'll watch him start finagling behind the counter for a bit.
Oh my god.
I'll tell him.
See him take a
It's
candle off of
Exandria,
the...
the halfling.
Got it. You watch him take a candle off of a nearby stand.
Oh my god. I cannot. Just gonna sit here.
Stephanie can arrive whenever.
I sure can.
Do you know where Percy went?
Well, they don't like that nickname very much, but no, I don't know where.
I'd been hoping they'd be here for this. I suppose the important part can wait.
The important part.
Sastrak behind the counter just kind of looking at the table for any sort of cue.
I'll turn around and I'll just hold up a finger, like waiting on one person.
Just kind of lean up against a keg.
You're making him wait. Oh my
So I spoke
God.
to Naviask again this morning,
Uh-huh.
and it seems that well, he's given me a direction, put me on a path, as it were. I can rebuild the Mistbreaker with his help, but I
That's
have to
good.
find another ancient sword. And as luck holds, there's quite a few of them scattered around the world in various hidden places, dating back to the days of the Calamity.
Let me guess. We're gonna need like, fight some scary thing again and nearly die.
Most likely.
Oh, yippee.
But that's something that can wait until our business in the city is finished, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Do I even need to
Definitely-
roll for that? Like,
No! Definitely wasn't gonna go out behind Fen and go boo, but you know.
That's still a 10, which is pretty fucking crazy. Fen has the perceptive feature, so you wouldn't be able... You see Persephone skulking behind you, but the floor creaks.
I think my general paranoia of my back facing the fucking door makes me, like, turn and freak out like some crazy ball-strucker bitch is about to ruin my birthday. Oh, thank god it's just you.
Hi.
I'm gonna give Satrat the signal.
Alright. Watch him go and grab something off a counter and kind of hide it behind before heading over.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh god.
Happy
birthday, Fensira.
I don't
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Sing a very
birthday.
embarrassing birthday song.
You watch him take a cheap bottle of wine with a candle on top of it and place it on the table in front of you.
Wow. Thank you.
Yep.
Yep. I don't think you guys got what I meant when I said that I had a private birthday.
Well, private or not, I got you a little something just as a thank you for putting up with us.
Thank you. You know what? I accept that. Sometimes you guys give me an aneurysm.
Provide a very nicely wrapped, probably it smells like Gilmore's package across the table.
Gilmore's is a very distinct. That much you know.
I will take it and inspect it.
I don't know. It's probably like, how big would a box for that be? Like,
I have no clue what it is.
2 feet by 2 feet.
2 feet by 2 feet.
It's a white box.
Oh my god.
I'll open it, I guess.
What's inside?
Inside is a very cool robe with a lot of useful stuff stuck onto it and little patches everywhere. It's a robe of useful items.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy, is this in your inventory?
It sure is. It's got
Well, dragon
spell scrolls on
bars.
it that you're gonna have to figure out.
Oh, they're random, and that's the fun part.
Oh, it sure is. There's also a vial of antitoxin in there, just in case.
Yeah, I gotta have that for the road. Thank you for thinking ahead.
There's also a vial of nice-smelling perfume,
That's pleasant.
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
there's 200 gold worth of untaxed loot.
Wow!
Untaxed loot.
200.
200!
Mark that off. I'll put the antitoxin in and perfume.
Now I gotta make a special category in my inventory for the untaxed.
Hey, I'll drag it in your inventory. Don't worry.
Alright. Well, thank you for going to your lengths to get this. And the very awkward singing.
I know it's not much, but I wanted you to feel included.
Well, I can safely say this is not like how I was expecting my birthday to go. I was expecting it to go really, really bad this year, but there is still time in the day. Thank you.
I'll try to make it the best day of your year.
Ooh. Good luck to all the other days, damn. Well,
Hello. Happy birthday, Finn.
you hand them the pouch thing or
No.
No? Damn. You just said it.
You don't know the machinations of my mind.
Okay.
It'll come in time.
It'll come in time. Yeah, I'm happy to have all of you here. I'll have to shoot a message to my brother later if I have the energy for it after whatever we're doing here in a little bit.
I'm sure your family will be proud to hear from you.
Not sure about that one, but you know.
At the very least, they'll be happy, I'm sure, so that you're still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, he put alcohol on the table. I'm gonna fucking drink that shit. I'm getting stressed out.
The candle is just kind of burning down in a whack.
He puts a Molotov cocktail.
I'm gonna, I guess, blow out the candle.
I contemplated having it be a cup of cheap beer with a
Oh my
candle in the
God.
middle of it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna blow out the candle.
Make sure you make a secret wish before you blow out your candle.
I
In this
me
universe,
the
witches
wish.
are magical, and DMs have to honor them.
Okay, but
oh my god.
give me your birthday wish.
Can I do it after?
You suppose?
Okay.
Don't do it. It's a trap. Whatever you wish for is gonna be really twisted and fucked
Oh
up.
my
Be a
God.
genie. The monkey's paw curls.
But I'll blow out the candle and slowly take it out of my drink, apparently, and then start to drink the.
Once
I'll
a year
go.
wish spell. Courtesy of Eric's, you're welcome.
Good lord.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
All right. What's
All right.
the lore?
I think we can kill some time until
I think
we
we're
can
running
kill
out of
sometime.
time to kill.
yeah, we gotta go take care of this business with Jamonza Ord. Could have done the celebration later, afterwards, after we all have our ass beat.
All right.
How old
Sail
is
up.
Fensira?
How old am I? Do you ask?
1 year older.
Have you
I
ever?
don't think we ever
asked?
established. I'm trying to remember if I did. Is the thing.
Well, you
You know,
can always
Eridanus will say that. You know, it is quite funny. You've come all this way as far as celebrating your birthday, and I don't think I ever asked how old you actually are.
Well, with today, I will officially be 25.
Eridanus gonna look to Persephone and to Eric's.
It's not an answer you were expecting.
I think that might make her the youngest out of us, then.
I mean, I'm 24 if you don't count the all the other stuff. So
I mean, it's just as valid, I would say, but, you know, that's up to you, I guess.
Age is just a number.
And I suppose to someone who's several centuries old, it would seem like so.
Time passes, you gain wisdom. You still make mistakes.
I'm not sure. Many centuries have passed, yet I still feel just as unwise as before, I suppose.
Perhaps a trip to a pre-calamity ruin will change that.
I suppose
what
we'll
the
have
hell
to
are you
see.
on about?
Oh, you're going to enjoy that one.
There's one near a volcano not far from here. Well, geographically speaking, not far.
He wants to fix up his sword. And we
You have
need
to go to
go
a
out.
fucking volcano for that?
Either a volcano, to a sunken temple in the Shattered Teeth, or far to the frozen north. I think there are some islands in Tal'Darai as well. A mountain range or two. We have plenty of options, as it were.
Okay, as long as you skimp on the volcano and the underwater, then sure.
Every single one will come with its own unique dangers and challenges.
Yeah, one fucking don't they?
Well, are we good?
Yeah, I mean, everything's fine.
Chug my
And I
drink.
suppose we should be off.
I guess you
That's
guys have
probably a good
noticed that,
idea.
that Eric still has the iridium sword too.
We could discuss that with the Sun Bear later today. I'm afraid that right now it seems to be that we're running.
Or we could use it to make our job easier, you know, practically. I am sitting here running around with a fucking dagger.
I've been warned that such things are not practical to use.
Not practical to use. If it wasn't practical to use, people wouldn't be using it.
And now we really should be going. Herodon's gonna stand up.
Whatever. Keep the shit for yourself.
I have a bunch of magical bolts that you could use technically, but I don't know if you have a thing
I
to
don't
shoot.
even have a crossbow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like. It's too bad I
Respiration.
got rid of mine. I could have handed it to you. I have a light crossbow. I could let you use it.
Just... I can only make one attack with it. Just keep it.
Okay. We're gonna help.
They just
All
got
right,
like
let's
60
move out,
bullets,
people.
they'll be fine.
I doubt I can't use, yeah.
Why is there a
Fortress
transparent,
staff.
like, invisible line on them?
That's the ghost rail.
The go.
Where's this going?
Oh, wait, that was
Ghost
me.
rail.
That was me. Sorry, I had my opacity turned on.
Okay, I thought someone was drawing, like, a hidden path somewhere on the fucking map. I was gonna say, what are you guys doing?
The ghost rail!
Chugga chugga whoop whoop.
Yeah,
Somebody's
I
gotta
guess
draw out the ley lines.
I can turn my
Oh my
line
God.
opacity back up.
The Ore Bastion.
I was hard at
fucking-
work earlier.
To the quest that we've been discussing for like days at this point.
We're here! You arrive at the Ord Bastion, just in time. Would you like to head in?
Yes.
You're welcomed in with ease. Alright. Heading on in, you meet a similar room. Commander Ramid, Iron Hand Sem, and Archmage Belia, all sitting in this familiar meeting room. You find a set of chairs to the side of the room that you seat yourselves within, and a map on a nearby table. As they all discuss and wait for you to take your seats, saying hello as you all do.
I sit down.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Two of you sit down. What a thing that is.
I shall sit as well.
3 people sitting down?
Can we get
My
our
feet are
four?
tired. But I will sit as well.
Holy shit! Oh my
All
god.
4 party members, sit down.
This is
Clap your hands
Finally.
together.
this is campaign breaking. Anyways. You sit down and the Iron Hand speaks first. Hello again. Welcome back. I'm glad to see that you actually made your show today for this job. The Archmage says, "We admit we weren't expecting to see you.
Why is that?
Just a hunch. Seemed perhaps that you're interesting."
Hmm. Well,
We went back and forth on it ourselves.
yeah.
It matters not the reason. It is fortuitous you arrived. Today is the day of the Red Moon. So our attack's going to have to happen during at least midday. The 4 of you and Commander Ramid are going to go to the northeast of the city, into the Alluvium district. Nearby is a hideout. It's located in a place known as the Sierra Mines.
It's normally a clay deposit, but there are some secret chambers that we believe could lead to a Vale outpost. After
If we're
recent...
meant to move at midday, then perhaps we can wind the clocks back by 5 hours.
I am very bad at time. Late day. That's what I meant to say.
In the evening, perhaps.
Even
We
by the time we
hired
get
the
there.
chronomancer for a reason.
we needed someone who could tell time, because I can't. Leave me alone.
Maybe it's like one of those Arctic. Maybe we're in like the Arctic where they get like 23 hours of sunlight a day.
What is far south of the globe, I suppose. But either way, he'll speak up and he'll say, 4 of you and Commander Ramid are going to go in the evening. You're going to approach, and the Sierra Mine workers, I don't know what to call those. Foremen? Yeah. Are known to expect
Miners?
you. Miners?
No,
yeah,
not
but like
that one.
the leader of like
Foreman, yeah. A foreman, yeah.
Yeah. The foreman knows to expect you. You and Ramid will go in, bust the operation, attack them, and apprehend any criminals you can. It is our belief that after the attack on the cart, you know the one, where that bird friend of yours was being transported. It's in the news now. We believe that we can trace that back to whatever Vale outpost is at the Sierra Mines, as well as helping keep some crime off the streets.
You think
Sound
Aranza's death was connected to this?
It's been our belief for a long time that Vale has something to do with this nonsense. We are hoping to do some good in this city while hopefully either proving that theory right or wrong. I have no doubt that they'll have secret chambers hiding their stuff. It's going to be up to you to investigate and find it after you apprehend the criminals. So I hope you're as good investigators as you are fighters.
Are we the only 4 going in?
It's a small outpost. You and Ramid should be able to take care of it on your own. We'll have guards nearby if things get dangerous, securing the perimeter, making sure no commoners come in and out, and to avoid any additional hands getting thrown into the pot. If you need help, Ramid should be able to send out a message.
Alrighty.
I suppose we have our work cut out for us.
Certainly. It's a simple job. It shouldn't be complicated, but there's no telling what these crooks might have. I recommend taking some care in your arch. The Archmage says, and while you're there, make sure to keep your eyes open for any arcane artifacts. There's no telling what we're going to find there. Link us back to this arcane assassin.
I can do that.
Very well. Then whenever you're ready, we can begin immediately. Ramid says, my blade is sharpened, friends. I am prepared to go whenever. The many of you are set. Wonderful. Shall we depart? I know the path.
We shall. I'm ready.
Alright then. All of you make your way. Good luck, and once you've concluded your mission, come back. We'll discuss matters of your... Bro, my mic sucks.
Let's go.
Gotta
All right.
start the DM microphone fund.
Oh,
DM microphone.
hate this thing. Anyways,
I already offered. Blood said no.
I said give it a little. I want it to be fully broken. I don't spend a dime unless I
Pay for
need
it
to.
with DM bribes.
Oh god. Think about that a different time. Either way.
Eventually, your group will make it to the Sierra Mines. As you arrive, the guard perimeter you expected is set up. Ramad looks to all of you and says, "This is it. Are all of you ready?"
Yeah.
Ready as I can be.
Then let's begin. Ordnance is off. And you'll head in to the Sierra Mines, where we'll pick up next session, because I don't have a map made for that, so...
Excuse me?
Yeah, call it. It's one of my, yeah, you know how.
You were banking on us to, like, eat up so much time.
And we did.
I knew there was a
Wow.
good chance we ended a little bit early. But yeah, I didn't get this one done because